right, welcome on in, y'all. welcome. Hopefully everybody's having a good start to their week. All right, that's good. Yeah, we got some good stuff going on today. Lots of news to go over. Some Dredge to play today. Switching it up on our Tuesday with a little Dredge. Outside of that, I don't think we have much else going on. Some good things though. Whew. Do. Oh, this is what I was looking for. All right. Yeah, let's get into. Let's do a couple web games while we're hanging out and seeing what people are up to. Oh. Yeah, let's start with a little guess the game. Right off the bat, this looks like nothing I've ever seen in my life. %80 on Metacritic. Ooh. Older graphics style, at least. Man, I have no idea. PS2. Action JRPG. Well, I could have probably guessed that. 2004. I don't know JRPGs. Why do they do this to me every time? Developers try async. Star Ocean. Nah, whatever. Those are not the ones I know. All right, let's do a little. We'll do a little game duel instead. Game duel can be hit or miss. So that last one, we just, they show us a couple of things and we just guess what the game is based off of a couple of screenshots. Game duel is more like artwork from the game and then cover art. I believe this one is cover art. This took people an average of 6 attempts. All right, I can see why. It's all just black and smoke. I don't know. Man, what the fuck? Some kind of body and then a person. I thought it was like a zombie game or something, but I'm not exactly sure. Oh, is this that one game? That one game. It's called Hatred. Yeah, this game was wild. I thought it ended up getting pulled from like a bunch of places. It was like a little bit controversial, so let's do artwork instead. See if we fare a little better. Although we did get that one on our last guess, but we got it. All right. people normally know this in one. Oh my god, the expectations are too tall. Man, I don't know. It kind of looks like a city builder kind of thing. Well, kind of, I guess. But then there's like a section of like very specific looking houses and then farmlands and things. I don't know. Damn it. Damn, I don't know. Yeah. Dwarf Romantic. Dwarf Romantic? Who would have known this? This makes no sense. No sense. All right, let's do a crossword too real quick. Kind of wet. Kind of wet. Damp. Standoffish. Creature on a lifeboat with pie in Life of Pi. It was a tiger,
Hello.
right?
The person who has redeemed this reward would like you to know that they are
First!
Yo, Title. How are you doing, man? Thank you so much for coming in and being first. Less than 90 degrees, acute, right? What blank is new? Home? I don't know. What hasn't been processed if it's raw? Data? Acute what? What's happening, Ron, man? Yeah, Title, how you doing, buddy? Ron, how are you, man? I was just scrolling through something, and I was seeing something that was like, damn, you know what? This is a good idea. I should ask people when I think about it. Not just how you guys are doing, but what was something good that happened to you today? Character who climbs through the looking glass. Oh, that's Alice. So far, that looks good. Tycoon. Is it Mogul? One's working with meters and feet. Ooh. Good, I'm just starting the day. Yeah, so what's something that happened so far, man? With a friend I hadn't talked to in a minute. Oh, dude, those are the best, isn't it, though? Getting to catch up with those with people, you know, when you just haven't, especially with people you've kind of not had the time, you know, and stuff. That's kind of awesome. I felt like this one might be aloof. Complimentary. Free? Once a week with meters and feet. Else. Okay. Damn, nice. Damp, aloof, tiger, acute, else, data, Alice, mogul, poets, meters and feet. That's a weird one. And then free. Dope. Also, I did pick up more of the, well, I didn't pick up more, but I grabbed one for the stream today. I was showing these off over on The Wolf and the Kid this week. These liquid deaths have been really fantastic, but they're like cola flavors. This one's just a regular cola, but they also had a root beer and a Dr. Pepper type one. And they've all been fantastic so far. I've really enjoyed them. Let's do one more game and then maybe we'll jump into some news here. Let's do a little Costco. I had it loaded up and I wasn't sure if we were gonna jump into it, but might as well, right? Fuji apples, 5 pounds. Apples are usually not that crazy in price. Okay, I lied. I thought they were gonna be like $5, and then it was like close, and I was like, well, 6. It seems fine. Oh man. Oh damn! I meant $6.50. Shit. Oh fuck! I fucked that last guess. That other guess up. Oh, that's my bad. That's my bad. Damn, $6.50 at Costco, huh? Or at Costco. Damn, I should look at Costco at some point. You know, I should do it. I feel like it's one of those things. Whenever a membership opportunity. Although I don't think there's even one near me, so I don't know what that would help me with, but I had to drive out of my way to go find one. Oh. Costco. Here, let me see how far that is. Ooh, it's about a 20-minute drive. It's gonna be a no Costco. I don't want to drive 20 minutes for my groceries. Yeah, so how are you guys? How's everything been? I know Ron was saying he was just starting his day, so nothing good has happened. Could have had like a good shower. His terrible coffee could have been to his liking. There's so many things that could have been, and he's chosen no. That's not true. There's so many things, and he chose nah. There's nothing. Yeah, so I'm gonna be playing I'm Still Alive. Bro, there you go. That's all it takes. Exactly. See, one good thing, and it could be stupid and arbitrary, like being alive, you know? Take it, man. At least that coffee is quick. See, his coffee could have been quick. Not sure that's a good thing. All right, that's kind of sad. It's okay. How about yourself? Hey, Title, how are you? Or Title, sorry, Casper, my bad. You guys are in the same color too. Hey, I this happened to Vash the other day, and I was like, damn, bro, I totally get this, and I don't do it that often, but I fucking, bro, it sucks. I know this is not all your guys' fault, and you know, I don't want anybody to ever feel like they gotta change their colors or anything. But when people are like the same color in chat, it always messes your brain up when you see them right next to each other. Sorry, Casper, how you doing, buddy? What was something good that happened to you today, man? Yeah, so I was gonna tell you guys this fucking story because it was cracking me up that I remembered about it. And I was talking about it well, real quick in Vash's stream the other day, and he was a little busy, so he didn't end up getting around to it. So I wanted to actually tell it to you guys. But he's been playing that game Pacific Drive, where you play as a person driving a station wagon. And you know, there's things that happen. I don't know. But essentially, he was having these problems with his like door, and it reminded me of this story of when I was really young. My older brother, who he lived with us for a little bit, and it's been so long since he lived with us. It was like for like a little bit when I was really young, and then I've seen him a little bit since I've gotten older and everything, but it's just a little bit here and there. But when he lived with us, my dad had this old, I think it was a Geo Tracker. It's a car. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this thing. These things are crazy. I need to find a picture of them because they're actually hilarious. You have a brother? I have. I have 2 brothers and at least like 4 or 5 sisters, bro. I have so many. So this is a geo tracker. This thing is tiny. This is, I don't know that it was not my dad's first car, of course, you know, but this thing is an absolute tiny unit. But he had this thing, and it was sick. Your friend had one, dude. They're kind of sick, actually. Kind of going back and looking at them right now, like I kind of get it. But I remember because Vash was having problems with the door in his car in that game. I remember, man, when I was so young, my brother was backing out the geo tracker out of the driveway, and he at that time was pretty new to driving, so he had the door open, head out, you know, like got the head out, leaned out kind of thing. Gets the door caught against the house as he's backing out and totally backs the whole door going the other way. And it's one of those things like once it happens, oh, there's no undoing this. And so I remember like my dad like ended up like going back the other way, and that door never closed the right way ever again. Oh, it's one of those cherished memories. I have another one about the geo tracker I'll talk about here in a minute too, but I just remember as soon as it was like one of those things where your mind unlocks those memories, and oh my god, I forgot about that. That shit was so funny. You honestly believe being alive is a good thing? Yes, for the most part. I enjoy it. I enjoy getting to spend time with y'all, and being alive is part of that. Talk with your psychiatrist. Got the results of your blood work and MRI. Well, that's at least something. Everything looks good. Pinched nerves. That you can work those out as well, though. That's good, man. All right, this one's a much smaller, very short. That other one was short, of course, but like this one is very short, but it also had to do with the geo tracker. But like I said, this thing was a stick. And growing up, we were never like kids who like did like driving or anything like that when we were young. Like some people were like, oh, my dad let me, sit on his lap and drive and stuff. And well, at least for me, I never did. I can't talk about anybody else. I also had lived with one of my sisters at the time, and it's my only sister who is my full related sister. And I don't know if my brother lived there at the time then, but it was at least us, and we were in the geo tracker playing around, messing about, pretend we were driving and stuff, not really knowing anything, but it's a manual, so it's got gears and everything. And the way that my dad would park it was he would put it in first and you turn it off and it would be in gear. It was all good. I guess the other part of this is the house that I grew up in at that time. It was only for a few years before we moved in. Then I lived in the house that I lived in the majority of my childhood, was on a hill. And we knocked the geo tracker out of gear, which yeah, so it goes into neutral, and yeah, it starts rolling down the hill. And I think my dad was outside, because this part of my memory is like a little bit fuzzy still because I was very young, but it starts going down the hill, so I dove out. Essentially, foot gets ran over by the wheel. I'm flipping out because my foot got ran over, but he's chugging down the hill to get to the neighbor's yard to try and stop this car from hitting this house. Oh man, he barely gets it, and it stops before he hits this person's house across the street. I have no idea how he did it, but it's one of those ones that is always, that's a key memory. That's one I don't forget that often, but man, it was hilarious thinking back on it. Yeah, this little Jeep coming down at your house, and you're like, oh fuck. Man, kids are the worst, right? They can take a beating, bro. That thing did. I would love to find one at some point. Oh man. Oh. I was like, well, let me click over on the shopping tab and just see if there's like one like around that's you know, and of course they're all geo satellite trackers. That's not what I want. All these stupid things we did as kids, bro. Exactly. And that's why it's funny when you get those like ones that you remember and that you didn't remember though, and you're like, oh yeah. Oh, his broken door made me think of that. I might have to do a car shopping and find a Geo. Dude, if you find one, I would love to see. Dude, those things are so cool. I would love to get one. It's one of those things, like, if I ever got one, my dad would be like, bro, what are you doing? Yeah, one of my things I have always wanted to do. Oh, sorry, I was gonna see. Ron was saying he has 3 lives left of his 9. Ron's a cat, damn. I knew it. One of the things my dad has talked about wanting to always do is he always wants to go, before some point in his life, he always wanted to go sit courtside at a basketball game. And I that is one of those things. Every time I get a chance, I'm thinking about, man, I gotta make sure I gotta do that for him at some point. One of these days, I'm gonna find him. Well, it's when our local team has to be bad, I feel like, though. And our local team currently is, I believe, the best in the league. So that kind of is not good. Yeah, best in the league at the moment. Not going to their games courtside. Not this year. But yeah, one of these years, when something good happens, I'm gonna make sure I get to take him. That'd be so I can say sorry about the geo tracker going down the driveway. Oh shit. Yeah, man, we did a lot of stupid stuff as kids, right? Yeah, there's a lot of those kinds of stupid things. Listen for the radio giveaways. Yeah, I think it'd be so hard for like the because radio giveaways are usually like good seats, but they're never like, they're not the courtside ones. Like he wants to be feet up on the court. You know what I'm saying? Can I find a? I was gonna say, can I find like a really good image with a modified firecracker, dude? Oh man. Okay, so this one was not when I was real young. I mean, not even that's a really story. It's just there was like 2 years where I was buying like fireworks when I got of age and had a job, and like a job good enough that I felt like I could do that. And I felt so awesome at that time, and I was like, damn, I'm totally I'm totally the dude. And man, there was not a lot of safety precautions happening there. Man, I wanted to find some photos, but like they're all of like celebrities and stuff, but like essentially, ooh, this is kind of a not a great photo, but it demonstrates, I think, what he's, the feeling he's going for here. You know, to be like this close, to be like right there, you know, see the guys stretching. Coming to school after Christmas break with my hand in a cast. Oh, so you like really fucked your hand up. Damn, dude. Yeah, that's not good. I had a lot of those close calls with those, but I never like actually fucked my hand up or anything. Yeah, that's fucking crazy, man. I'm glad you didn't, because that could have been very bad. Yeah. So that's something I want to do at some point too. Gotta take him, do some courtside. I was telling a guy at work about it too, and he was like, listen, if you want to buy me a ticket, nah, bro. nah, that ain't me, bro. I don't even know. Let me look at. It's in my recently searched too, which is funny actually. Yeah, no more video games, dude. That's what happens though. Can I find? And this is gonna be a pain in the ass to try and find. Premium ticket options. Maybe. Let's do like this one. Oh damn, somebody's got some really cheap seats down here too. No. None of these are for sale. No. Let me choose like a nothing game. Damn, how you? Oh, maybe I need to do the premium ones. Premium clubs, executive suites. No, this is not what I want. I don't know. I'm gonna have to. I guess that's something I'm actually gonna have to look into. All right, yeah. Let's get into some news here. We got kind of a lot. Good couple of things to go over. I mean, spoiler alert, TikTok did not get banned, but I do have an article in here kind of going over that. But on the heels of that, something did get banned and unbanned. We'll go over that as well. Lots of just little things here and there too. And as always, I always appreciate everybody helping me out, find news and everything. And I reached out to Title, and Title helped me out a lot again this week. So I appreciate it. And with that, let's get into it.
Good news, everyone!
If you guys ever have anything you want me to talk about over here, make sure you jump into the Discord. There's a news channel and you can throw whatever articles you want in there. Well, as long as they're news based. Please don't put weird articles in there. Don't put anything weird in the Discord. I feel like that's just a general thing. Yeah. I feel like I shouldn't have said anything about it, but whatever. Let's go ahead and start off with this first one, which kind of is a follow-up to, be careful, right? A follow-up to an article we talked about last week. But Sony has canceled an unannounced live service game, God of War game. This is by Richard Lawler. So Sony had essentially canceled 2 games that were like, they didn't say anything about, but I believe this was one of them. At least we'll see in a second here. That's some good news. I agree. I'm not exactly sure why they would want to do a live service God of War game. That seems like a stupid idea, but thank goodness Jim Ryan is gone. He was the one who was heading these up. Money? But would that be would you make a lot of money on something like that? People would sniff that shit out. You remember that game Concord, bro? Oh my God, bro. They literally name it right here. It didn't do well. And that shut down the whole studio, lost them a ton of money. Like, dude, I'm telling you, sometimes money, they think it's gonna be money. I mean, they think it'll be. Maybe that's what you're kind of saying. They think it'll be money, but don't actually live in the real world. That's fair. That was this whole thing. Man, I'm really glad he's gone, because I remember when he was stepping away and I was like, damn, it's kind of sad. He seemed like he was doing a lot of good things. But a lot of people feel like that when you don't see the behind the scenes stuff. And yeah, that's a lot of stupid shit. Just a couple years ago, Sony had a dozen new live service games in development, but that number keeps dropping. It already went down to 6 by the end of 2023 before the well-received launch of Helldivers 2, which is a very good live service game. But I feel like that's kind of an anomaly. And the disaster that was Concord in 2024. Now Bloomberg's Jason Schreier, I think that's how you say it, has confirmed that Sony has 2 unannounced live service projects have been canceled. Yeah, this is the ones we were talking about. One from Siphon Filter and Days Gone developer Ben Games, while Shriver reports the other Shutter title was a live service God of War game that Bluepoint Games had been working on for the last couple of years. I would still like to see what that would have been. Like, what would be the live service version? Like, what do you do to make that live service? Like, you could do like a roguelike kind of thing potentially, which they did with like when they did the DLC, but like how much would that, how far would that take you? You know? Hey, thank you so much, Ron, for coming by, man. Have a great day. Hopefully you have something good happen to you, man. Love you, man. Bluepoint Games is one of several developers Sony acquired in recent years, as it was built up a queue of live service projects with many ports and remasters under its belt, including Demon Souls, the first 3 Uncharted games, Shadow of the Colossus, and others. Now Schreier says the studio won't close, but there are no words yet on what the next projects will be. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Like I said, I feel like there's what is this gonna do? What are you gonna do? God of War live service would have been so weird. Doing something like Diablo out of it. Ooh, that wouldn't be that bad though. That could be fun. I mean, Diablo, from what I understand, and I know very little of Diablo, that when Diablo gets it right, they get it right. But when they get it wrong, they get it really wrong. And so, yeah, I could see that being a problem. The live service approach to gaming once seemed wide open following the success of Fortnite and other titles, but games like Concord, Anthem, and Redfall have shown how difficult it can be. At Sony alone, a list of canceled service titles Bloomberg has already reported on includes Spider-Man game revealed by Insomniac ransomware breach, Twisted Metal, and a Destiny linked game from Bungie called Payback. Yeah, I would 100% expect, you know, a lot of these teams to back down from these live service games, which is good. Yeah, Diablo could be an interesting way of taking like a God of War game, but I still feel like you're losing something, because the original, well, I guess they did reinvent it with the 2008, but I was gonna say the original one was kind of like a beat 'em up kind of style, where it was like combo driven, but a lot of just, you know, kind of like combo button mashing type thing. I'm trying to think, like beat 'em up was kind of the word I was thinking of. And then they kind of went really story driven when they went to 2008, which they did change it up, but they kept a lot of like the fighting elements and stuff. So yeah, if you aren't making something entirely unique, yeah, I agree. I was gonna say, I feel like Diablo has struggled, but the problem and the problem is, like, Path of Exile has been doing really well. So I feel like even though they're not doing something unique, you know, they're taking that crown from Diablo at the moment. Not that all could change, but you know, yeah, that's it's there's enough of those out there, you know. It really probably didn't need to have as many as they had in development, but all right, let's move on here. This one's just from Culture Crave over on Blue Sky via very kind of funny games, which kind of funny is who? Should find out, because I want to make sure that I also give them kind of a shout here. Greg Miller, that's who I thought. Yeah, so So Greg Miller over there as well. But former PlayStation studio boss, I'll let you guys read that, says fans should support remasters if they want first party PlayStation 5 games. Single player games now cost so much, so they need additional income by doing remasters and porting to PC to be able to do that. I know this is a little bit of just a quote, and it could easily be taken out of context or whatever, but yeah, I mean, I don't mind when older games get remastered and stuff. I feel like that it can be a breath of life for some games. But the one that they have here, which is the one that did kind of get me a little bit angry, was when they did Last of Us Part 2, and then they did a remaster of it within like a couple years, and they were like, well, listen, the visuals aren't going to change at all, but it could run a little bit better. Need a Concord remaster. Yeah, that would be great. I think Concord has a potential to be, I think Concord could be like a franchise for Sony outside of games. You know? I feel like they have some potential to be like a fun game away from games. Okay, let me see. So Last of Us Part 2 released on 2020, and then when did the remaster come out? Last year, right? 2024. So 4 years later. They literally didn't wait very long. I thought it was 4 years. This is just Last of Us remaster. Damn, I don't even see a date in here. It had to be last year though. I was pretty sure. They're just huffing all kinds of whatever. Loving the remaster. 90% with critics. Yeah, because it was essentially the same game. There was no need for a remaster. So, listen, he might be right about that games are very expensive, and to support them, they need to do remasters of other games. Like, that could be true, but doesn't mean people have to just accept it. I don't know. If games that I like get remastered and they look worth it, I'm always gonna take a look. But I think people want new first party games. Nobody just wants to play the same game over and over and over again. Everybody has a game or two that they like doing that with, which is fine. But not every game needs to be that. Tighter focused game with better directions, of course. Yeah, exactly. Which is why I like Naughty Dog, because I feel like they do a good job. They take their time, and they do what they whatever they're trying to do, they usually do it, and they usually excel pretty well. The problem is that's a single development team, and they're they're like really well respected because of those kinds of things. And I don't think that they have, I mean, they have some ways that they're beholden to Sony, but they have a lot of freedom, I think, in general, though. Yeah, mismanagement. Yeah, and I was listening to somebody talk about the new. I promise this is gonna relate. The new Captain America movie that's coming out next month. It's the one with Anthony Mackie taking over and everything. The movie looks pretty fine. You know, I don't think it'll be anything crazy. But they were just talking about it was delayed like, what is it, almost a year from its initial date, and how much reshoots and rewriting and everything, and the budget for that movie was pretty manageable, and then it just became this whole other thing as they delayed it and rewrote it and reshot things and redid things, and yeah, and it just becomes this whole thing where it's like, okay, when you release this, are you gonna make money on this? Yeah, and it's just a little bit of his bad management, bad decisions, backing out on things, redoing things. You know, it's just, yeah. As soon as you start to do those things, yeah, you start to balloon those budgets. They don't become budgets anymore, which is funny too, because we lose the meaning of the term budget when we talk about this stuff. Budget is something you're supposed to stick to. They're not doing that. Oh, so yeah. I think it's gonna be a wider spread issue for longer and longer. But right, let's jump into this next one. Google rejects EU fact-checking commitment for search and YouTube. This is by Jess Weatherbed, and I'm not sure what this one's about yet. So let's see. Google has notified the European Union that it won't integrate work from fact-checking organizations into search or YouTube ahead of the bloc's plan to expand disinformation laws. Google had previously signed a set of voluntary commitment that the EU introduced in 2022 to reduce the impact of online disinformation, which are in the process of being formalized into law under the Digital Service Acts, or the DSA. The pushbacks come as the emboldened leaders of the US tech companies, including Google's CEO Sundar Pichai, have been courting President-elect Donald Trump with Tim Cook and Mark Zuckerberg, urging him directly to combat the EU regulatory enforcement. Oh, wow. So there was kind of like a commitment that the EU was putting up together about not putting a bunch of misinformation on the web, and they were like, yeah, we'll totally do that, and then we're like, nope. Psych. Wow, that's great, because that's what we need, is when people Google something, which is like people's primary way of like finding out information, is for it to come up with information that could just be patently super false. But because somebody said it, well, yeah, that's dangerous. Listen, I remember back in the day when I needed to find out something, you had to go to the library and you had to research it. And if you didn't know about the Dewey Decimal System, you were messed up. Provides all the misinformation anyways. Yeah, that's true. Are you talking about the search AI stuff? Because I have seen some of that. Google now has a function where you search for something and AI will do a general summary of what it thinks it's finding, but it doesn't feel like it's finding any, like, it feels like it reads bits and pieces of like the stuff that shows up on the search page, and it grabs some of that information and just does a bunch of like checks real quick and within that stuff and just throws it in there. It feels like it doesn't actually read anything. Yeah, that shit is bad. Oh, from the swing in my basement. Interesting. Thank you so much. Positive vibes. Yeah, that shit is just weird though. It's gonna cause so much more issues. People are gonna have to go back to checking and double checking sources and stuff for anything. Have a lovely stream. Thank you so much, buddy. Positive vibes. I appreciate it. stop in, stop back out. Love that. Yeah, so they oh my god, I hope that man. All right, so I'm not gonna I tried to make sure that we're never getting political over here. That's not really the thing. I'm just going to say that, yeah, things are going to be very interesting over the next couple of years, with a lot of the leadership changes and stuff in the US, and there's going to be a bigger push for like business and everything, and removing a lot of the regulations around business. So a lot of things could kind of change over the next couple of years, but you know, it just depends how everything goes. I just yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. But this is a little bit of a inauspicious start to the new US. All right, let's move on. Oh yeah, I did see an article about this as well, and I wasn't really sure. Hopefully this article sums it up a little better than the one I saw. The one that I read was kind of like 2 sentences, and it didn't feel like it gave me enough information. So let's go through this one and see if they give us some better information. Poppy Playtime Studios sues Google for not pulling scam imitator apps from its store. This is by Chris Scullion. Mob Entertainment says fake Poppy Playtime games have been on Google Play for months. That's some shit. Yeah, fake games like that too can be dangerous because they can ask for payment for things, and that could be very bad. The studio behind the popular Poppy Playtime series is suing Google for not taking enough action to remove fake imitations from the Google Play Store. The episodic survival horror series has gathered a large following despite concerns that it attempts to appeal to younger audience than its horror themes are suitable for. Interesting. I don't know. I've seen some Poppy Playtime stuff, but I don't know that I've ever heard anybody have any problems with it because of the way that they felt like it was geared. It's an interesting take. I don't think it's a wrong take. It's just an interesting one, not one that I've heard. Its huge success has inevitably led to imitators appearing on various digital game stores, but according to series developer and publisher Mob Entertainment, there are 2 fake Poppy Playtime games in particular that it believes Google is failing to remove. Usually if a game or app is released on a digital store with infringes on a copyright, the store owner is protected by DMCA safe harbor, which means they can't be held responsible for the infringement as long as they take it down when requested. However, according to a lawsuit filed on Wednesday against both Google and the creator of the fake games, Mob Entertainment argues that Google forfeited the benefits of the DMCA safe harbor provisions because it is still in the Play Store despite a takedown being filed in October of 2024. Yeah, that's crazy though. No one complains about Five Nights at Freddy's. I kind of thought the same thing. There's a lot of those kind of games that like have not like cute looks, but like a look where it's like it definitely doesn't it could appeal to more than just, you know, people who are trying to. I felt like they're all kind of geared a little to the Italian, you know, potentially slightly younger kids, not super young. I always felt like 16, stuff like that. Yeah, because there's a couple of those kind of games, but. Yeah, I've never heard any complaints about it specifically. Again, and that's maybe just the bubble that I live in too. So, the apps in question, titled Poppy Playtime Chapter 3 and Poppy Playtime Chapter 4, are attributed to a developer called Daigo Game 2020 Inc., allegedly containing numerous copyrighted designs owned by Mob Entertainment, and directs players to buy a Guide Wuggy Playtime mod, holy shit, for anything from $30 to $95. People who pay for it are allegedly sent to a dead URL. Exactly. See, this is why I'm like, yeah, 100% Google should be taking them down just because of the infringement. But the problem is, it's not just the infringement. It's literally scamming people out of money for something that they don't even deliver then. According to a timeline provided by Mob Entertainment, Google acknowledged that it had received a takedown for Chapter 3 on November 1st, but a month later had yet to respond. Mob Entertainment said it had then contacted Google again on December 5th, which the Chapter 3 app was removed on December 9th. However, on December 13th, the app was relisted on the site with the same URL, and Mob Entertainment argues that despite informing Google on the same day that Chapter 13 app has returned, and despite getting receipt confirmation from Google, the Chapter 3 and Chapter 4 apps are still in the Google store to this day. That is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, they are. Google is just allowing there to be scam ads, applications on their site, which, I mean, is totally going to happen, but they are being informed of what it is, and they're just like, well, shit. Another we could do. We got a lot of Google search to be opening up. We got a lot of Google AI to be having on. We ain't got time for this. As long as they get their cut, that's what it feels like too. I guess if they buy it within the app, potentially it could go through the Google Play Store, which would mean they would get a cut of that bigger transaction too, which is kind of crazy. Here, hold on. I'm not gonna get it. I'm just gonna look and see if it actually is still up though, because this was probably from a couple days ago. Okay, I think they may have actually taken it down now, which is good. I was gonna say I wanted to see, because this seems like a pretty easy one to see. The only one I see right now is one actually from Mob Entertainment. They have a Chapter 2 and a Chapter 1 from Mob Entertainment as well. And they're both paid, which, I mean, I was gonna say that game is a paid game, I think, right? Good. Okay, well then they did actually do it, which probably part of it is because of this article putting a little bit of pressure on them. Either that or they're just listed way further down, which would not surprise me. Yeah, so cool. Just a little verification. They did actually finally take them down. Good. All right. Let's keep on going. Genshin Impact's developers to pay $20 million fine to settle the FTC charges. Ooh, interesting. I don't know anything about this. I don't know shit about Genshin. I remember Dauntless was a clone of like Monster Hunter that was, I think, maybe by the same team, or a team that was doing something very similar with their look and everything. And it was terrible. This is by Wes Davis. Actually, I want to look up who did Dauntless. That game blew. I feel bad because I shouldn't say that, but it did blow. Nope, it's just one of those games. Phoenix Labs. I'm sorry, Phoenix Labs. Oh, they did Fae Farm, and I heard good things about Fae Farm. The problem with Dauntless is it's going to be compared to Monster Hunter, and it's not Monster Hunter. So I feel bad. Sorry, guys. Not the same. All right. Federal Trade Commission announced on Friday that Genshin Impact developer Cognosphere had agreed to a $20 million settlement and several restrictions on how it sells its loot boxes and manages children's personal data. Oh, God. According to the FTC, the company actively marketed its loot boxes to children and misled players about their odds of winning prizes. Well, that's some classic loot box shit. There's a reason why a lot of these like companies were trying to like the FTC, I thought, were like trying to push for like companies not being able to have loot boxes. Man, Dauntless was fun for 5 minutes. Yeah, I think that's what I did too. I think I played it for about 10 minutes, like you said, but I think mine was probably 5. I feel like I did the same. I think I played it for a couple minutes, And then I think Vash and I played together to see how it worked, and we were both like, nah, I'm good. Surprise mechanics. And it's how it always feels when they do that kind of weird shit like that. They're like, oops. Cognosphere allegedly also deceived children and other users about the real cost of in-game transactions by requiring them to buy virtual money that involved multiple currency exchanges. Players often spent hundreds of dollars on prizes they stood little chances of winning, according to the Bureau of Consumer Protection Director Samuel Levine. For years, loot boxes have been likened to a form of legal gambling. Oh my God. So they were doing like a couple of different currency exchanges, and part of it was their virtual currency, which is actually kind of crazy to see. Virtual currency is a little bit of a almost like a crypto kind of thing, which is kind of crazy. I've never linked those two together, but it's essentially just a crypto. And depending on how good the game is doing, although you can't give it to anybody, can you? You can't sell it, so maybe less so, but the idea is still there. I'm still seeing it. The complaint filed by the Department of Justice also accused the Genshin Impact developer of marketing to kids using approaches like posts on social media channels and in-game banners. The company then allegedly collected their personal information in violation of the Children's Online Privacy Protection Rule. Once the settlement is approved, the company is required to delete any data from children under 13 whose parents haven't consented to their data being collected. Other requirements of the settlement include that Cognosphere must offer an option to buy loot boxes directly, not just through virtual money. It is also forbidden from misrepresenting pricing, features, and winning odds for loot boxes, and it must disclose exchange rates for multi-tiered virtual currency. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I was gonna say without the option of pointing it back out. Yeah, that was the one thing where I was like, wait, hold on. Your account, but that's usually against TOS, right? But there are like other games that have like markets and stuff where you can do certain things like that, though. But they're like very specifically like that's how it's set up. It's set up to be that way, I think, right? Again, I those are not games that I play, but I feel like there's definitely things like that where people get certain things in game and then they sell those items in game to people for actual money. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. Well, shit. Well, I'm glad that the hammer's coming down on Genshin, because Jesus, that's some scummy shit, though. Hey, yeah, just to still be doing loot box in the year of our Lord 2024/2025, crazy. And then yeah, to be doing that, to misrepresenting it, to making it go through 7 different
That's a nice headlock, sir. You know your judo well.
What's happening, Lamberto? Also, I was thinking about upping that the TTS redeems, but then I was like, damn, nah, y'all gotta use them bits. I can't be giving these out for free. I might throw 2 in there, though. I might do 2. I might make it 2. I haven't decided. What's happening, Lamberto? How you doing, man? I've been asking everybody that's been coming by, what's one good thing that's happened to you today, man? But yeah, so sorry. And then yeah, making people exchange the money like 4 different ways just so that they can confuse people. Crazy. The biggest worst thing to me, the data collection of data and selling data on children is wild. Kind of a scummy company. I'm just gonna say, I know this is crazy. I know, guys, it's crazy. Kind of a scummy company. Who is the company? I need to look them up again. Cognosphere. Oh yeah, Cognosphere. Good, how are you? I am doing pretty good, man. I had a nice nap before stream. I'm doing some news, got some coffee. I was showing these off the other day. I don't know if you've ever seen these, if you guys have do you guys have Liquid Death overseas. I can never remember. These liquid deaths are usually just water, and they always have like they have water and they have a tea. Teas are very good, but these waters are sometimes they're a little flavored. They also have just regular, but these ones I found recently are like cola flavored waters, and it's crazy. 10 calories, 2 carbs, water, and they're delicious. I'm gonna bust that open here in just a few. I wanted to try and finish up some of my coffee before I got into it. So yeah. Let's see what else we have. Oh, this was part of what I was talking about the I should bring this one over too, because this is the one we'll talk about right after. But I was talking about this a little earlier, but Marvel Snap developer wasn't told it would be banned. So it was Saturday night into Sunday morning. They were supposed to be the ban on TikTok, and somehow nobody told the Marvel Snap developer that it was also going to be blocked / banned. This is by Paul Tassi. Sorry. If the fact that Marvel Snap was banned and taken offline in the US alongside TikTok ban wasn't weird enough, the story has taken an even stranger turn. Many fans were furious when Second Dinner, the US-based developer of Marvel Snap, was furious with them that there was no warning for this and nothing about how in-game purchases would simply evaporate with a game being taken offline. Well, there's a good reason for that. Second Dinner was not told about the move from its parent company ByteDance at all. Marvel Snap's official account posted on Twitter after the ban. Unfortunately, Marvel Snap is temporarily unavailable in the US App Store and is unavailable to play in the US. This outrage is a surprise to us and wasn't planned. Marvel Snap isn't going anywhere. Oh man, what a weird way that they've... Ben Brode, Marvel Snap's chief development officer, is actually recommending that players use a VPN, which can make it seem like you're playing from Canada to get around the ban temporarily. All of this happening because all ByteDance apps are going offline thanks to the fallout from the TikTok ban in the US, which was implemented yesterday, even though previously ByteDance divested itself from its Newverse gaming arm. That was apparently not enough to avoid this fate. So, spoiler alert, TikTok did not end up getting banned. And Marvel Snap is back. Yeah, so there was a little bit of panic there for a minute. Chili and nachos. Bro, that sounds good. That sounds very good. See, that's all it takes. Ron was really struggling earlier. He could not think of anything good, and his day had just started. But we were like, maybe you had a good cup of coffee or something. It doesn't have to be anything big. It's just one of those things that I think makes people reflect on, like, yeah, what are some good things? And sometimes it's nice to kind of reflect on a day, even if it's just starting, just something good. Now that Marvel Snap is back online, its developer says it wants a new publisher. This is by Chris Scullion. Never gonna know how to say his name. Developer of Marvel Snap has said it's looking for a new publisher to avoid another shutdown like the one it suffered at the weekend. In the days leading up to Donald Trump's inauguration as U.S. president, the Supreme Court decided to uphold the decision to ban TikTok. As a result, TikTok was taken offline in the U.S. last weekend, along with other apps owned by its developer ByteDance. One of these apps was Marvel Snap, which was published by ByteDance's game publishing label Newverse. On Sunday, Marvel Snap developer Second Dinner explained on X or Twitter that the outrage was a surprise to us and wasn't planned, like we said. Following Trump's pledge to resolve the TikTok situation and the app's reinstatement in the US, Marvel Snap is now working again, but Second Dinner now says it wants a new publisher so it won't be affected if TikTok is ever shut down again in the future. Marvel Snap is back line in the US, the studio posted on X, but to make sure this never happens again, we're working with to bring more services in-house and partner with a new publisher. This is the start of a new era for Marvel Snap. Yep, yeah, unfortunately this is what's going to end up happening. The weirdness that is going on with TikTok, and maybe TikTok, I feel like TikTok is a terrible app, but not because of who owns it. Unfortunately, because I think it's just a shit app. I never downloaded TikTok. I never got into TikTok. I am so proud of that. When they were gonna shut down for a minute there, I was like, damn, I guess I'm losing out on nothing. But yeah, this is gonna be the ripple effect that's gonna happen. Is just that the US is weird about like anything from China at this point. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of these happening. That stood out. The whole day was good, really, as of nothing bad happening. Right. Yeah, but it's nice to kind of like find one of those things that was like, you know what, that was a kind of a bright spot. Even if like the day is good overall, finding that one thing, it's nice, right? Anything from NetEase and Tencent. Tencent is going to be a big one. Wasn't Tencent the one that the government just marked as like a Chinese military company? I'm pretty sure. Yes. Tencent designated as a Chinese military company by the US. Yeah, so they'll definitely be getting hit with some shit, which is fucking stupid. Again, maybe there is some crazy backdoor things happening with these companies. I don't know, but it just feels like a witch hunt. All right, let me finish this coffee real quick and let me open up this this liquid death before we get into more topics here. All right, so yeah, like I said, this is the it's just a regular cola flavored liquid death water. I'm telling you, it's crazy. It's just water. Let me boost this thing a little. Oh yeah. Liquid Death in store. Damn, man, I'm so sorry to hear that. Liquid Death is so good. They are very good, like water beverages usually, and then like I said, their tea is pretty good too. If you like a sweet tea, they're usually not very sweet too. They're not like superly sweet either, but like an iced tea kind of thing. Love them. Did you end up ever finding these title? Yeah, it's crazy. The smell on these cola flavored ones is like 1-to-1. It's amazing. Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know what they put in these to make them taste like this. But I feel like they're just as good as just sodas. They're more expensive. How much do they cost us? Probably not, man. I don't think so. Unfortunately, sodas are cheap compared to, so I think they were shit. Let me look. I can probably find out. Oh, this is not what I was looking for. Okay, so the one that I got the other day, which was a 6-pack of 12 of these 12 fluid ounces, these little guys, it's about $7. Normally about 8. So let's do a little math here. So it's about $1.33 per, and then let's see if they have like a regular thing of yeah, see then like a regular thing of like Coca-Cola is $8 for 12. So $1.30 for one of these liquid deaths, and then it is 66 cents for a can of cola, essentially. So yeah, about a almost a double the price, unfortunately. More like a monster, kind of, right? Monsters are probably like $2, I think, here. So the monsters are a little more expensive, although I don't find these little ones. I had to get these little ones in a smaller pack anyway, but they do the 24, which is the double size, the tall boys. I haven't seen the cola ones, but some of the other water ones, I've seen those around, and you can usually find those for about $2 or whatever. So those ones are closer to a monster, yeah. But they don't have, most of them don't have any like even this one, like I don't think they don't have caffeine or anything in them. So that's kind of the other part of it too. It's just a water beverage. The teas have a little bit of caffeine in them. I think they have like 30 milligrams. So yeah, it's a little bit of a different thing, but they are really good though. You could slam one of those pretty easy. I feel like slamming it right now. Oh no! All right, let's get into our next one, which I thought was pretty interesting. Just a little something, nothing crazy. Stephen King has been a very vocal person over the last handful of years. He's become a very vocal person. He's got opinions, and he likes to make sure people know about his opinions. But this one I think is a good opinion. Stephen King says the Oscars should be canceled amid the Los Angeles wildfires. This is by Ryan Dinsdale. Esteemed author Stephen King has called for the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Science to cancel the 97th annual Oscar award ceremony in wake of the wildfires that are still devastating Los Angeles. As reported by Deadline, King said he wasn't voting in the awards this year and believes they should be canceled altogether as there is no glitz in Los Angeles amidst the fires. At least 27 people have been killed in the fires, which began January 7th and continue to burn. Not voting in the Oscars this year, King said in a Blue Sky post, "In my honest opinion, they should be cancel them. No glitz with Los Angeles on fire." So I think that the Oscars are in LA, and he's essentially saying like, yeah, why are we still doing this? Like, there are bigger things for us to be, taken care of, right? At least you would think. The Academy announced on January 13th that it was adapting its 2025 schedule as a result of the fires, but there is no word on scrapping it altogether. The Oscar nominees luncheon was canceled, however. The voting period was extended to today, January 17th, while the nominations... Oh, this was a couple days ago, sorry. The nominations announcement will take place on the 23rd, and the actual 97th Oscar ceremony will take place as planned on the 2nd. We are all devastated by the impact of the fires and profound losses experienced by so many in our community, CEO Bill Kramer and President Janet Yang said alongside the schedule shift. The Academy has always been a unifying force within the film industry, and we are committed to standing together in the face of hardship. Yeah, I mean, I get what they're saying as well, but they're also coming from it in a point of, well, if we don't do this, we're going to lose a lot of money, which makes it feel like it's a little disingenuous, you know? Like, there's a little bit of that where you're like, yeah, that doesn't feel like very, that doesn't sound very cash money of you, if you ask me, you know? So I thought this was a good take. I feel like if, it's not a bad idea to cancel them, even push them out, or I guess even if you did them, maybe doing like something where you're doing like something with charity where you're putting them on, where you're gonna be raising money, stuff like that. I mean, they'll probably flash up like a number or something. Or, I guess it's in March or whatever, so maybe they'll have some of the fires contained by then, and but they should still have some like relief efforts or something, numbers or something I don't know. They're gonna have to do something, right? You just can't ignore it. But yeah, I thought it was a good take though. All right, let's keep on moving here. All right, so this is a little follow-up and a little, again, I talked about it a little bit already, but yeah, TikTok is back online in the US after being officially banned on January 18th. This is by Adam Bankhurst. Following a short time being shut down, TikTok is now back online in the US. In agreement with our service provider, TikTok is in the process of restoring services. TikTok wrote in a statement on Twitter, "We thank President Trump for providing the necessary clarity and assurance to our service providers that we will face no penalties, providing TikTok to over 170 million Americans, allowing over 7 million small businesses to thrive. It's a strong stand for the First Amendment and against arbitrary censorship. We will work with President Trump on long-term solutions that keep TikTok in the US." Yeah, so not much I'm gonna say about this. I already kind of talked about it a little bit, but yeah, essentially they went down for like a handful of hours, I think, and then yeah, Trump came in and was like, nah, we're not gonna do this. We're gonna extend the date out for them. I think they gave them another, I think it was like 170 days to find a buyer or something. So great. If you have TikTok and you love TikTok, this is great news. If you don't really care, like I do, yeah. Let's get into something that is actually very exciting though. Hollow Knight Silksong devs insist the game is real, progressing, and will release as fans obsess over a picture of chocolate cake. This is by Wesley and Poole. Oh man, Silksong is one of those games that's just, it feels like it's never going to come out. I know that there's a lot of talk about like Half-Life 3, but I feel like
fucking master!
I feel like Half-Life 3 has a better chance at this point. Jesus Christ. Ooh, an alien clip. Let me see it. Man, I almost feel like I felt like there was a wave of people playing Alien Isolation for like 2 years, 3 years. And I always wanted to play it, but then I felt like I saw so much of it. I was like, damn, not in a bad way, just kind of like, I don't think I'm ever gonna play it. It looked like such a good game. I'm hoping they are doing a follow-up, I think though. How am I doing? I am doing pretty good. How are you, Plenty? I was asking everybody today, what was something good that happened to you today? Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. We are just talking some news, having a good time. Yeah, it's been a good one so far. I still need to finish my Nightmare run. Yeah, that's tough. I played a bunch at the beginning. That game aesthetically is so good. It's so Alien. And yeah, they're doing a sequel, so I'll probably end up playing the sequel instead. As long as, I mean, hopefully it's good. But I was talking about this, so Hollow Knight is supposed to have a sequel, speaking of sequels, called Silksong, that has been kind of just teased for so long. I feel like Half-Life 3 has like a better shot of actually getting announced, coming out before Silksong. Be good for years more. Yeah, exactly. That's how I felt about it. I felt like it was so good that so many people played it, and it was just one that I was like, I saw bits of it. Like I still might go through it at some point. I just don't know if I'll ever do it on stream though or not, because it was on my stream list for a little while, and then and maybe it'll be one of those ones way later I'll go back to and be like, playing a game I never played before that everybody really likes. You know, I don't know. I'll figure out a way to prop it up. When you finally get around to it, yeah. And it came out 10 years ago. That's crazy. That game looks so good. It looks like it came out 2 weeks ago. Also, this picture of chocolate cake thing, I'm not exactly sure what this means, but we'll find out. Yeah, no rush. Exactly. And I felt like it looked like it's gonna be one of those ones like the original Alien movie. It's not gonna get banned. Hollow Knight fans have been through the ringer recently with cryptic Twitter activity from one developer sparking rampant speculation that the hotly anticipated follow-up to Hollow Knight Silksong will finally re-emerge at Nintendo Switch 2's Direct in April, and potentially even release on Nintendo's next-gen console as a timed launch exclusive, which would be wild. It all started when Super Sleuths on the Hollow Knight subreddit noticed that on January 15th, co-director of Team Cherry, William Pellin, had changed his Twitter profile to a picture of chocolate cake. Alongside this, Pellin tweeted, "Something big is coming. Keep your eyes closed tomorrow." At the time, Nintendo Switch 2 reveal was rumored for January 16th, and so it proved. That was the day Nintendo finally announced the Switch 2. Had Pellin really asked followers to keep an eye out for the Switch 2 reveal? If so, why? Fans then reverse searched the picture of the cake, leading them to a recipe for Brooklyn Blackout Cake on a cooking website Bon Appetit. The date the recipe was published, April 2nd, 2024. The date of the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct is April 2nd, 2025. It's all lining up. Fans also wondered what Pellin's new Twitter handle, Every Druid Waswer, meant if handle meant if anything. Redditor Representative True speculated that the WR and the name was the start of a word perhaps wrong, or perhaps stood for was wrong, and pointed to the druid of the Moss Temple Silksong NPC as evidence of something. Pellin had a new Twitter name to go along with the new handle and profile picture. Little Bommy. Fans noticed Little Bommy is a wine from South Australia where Team Cherry is based, but the spelling is different. The upshot of all this was that some fans thought Pellin had kicked off a Silksong alternate reality game, an ARG, but over the weekend, comments appeared to pour cold water on this theory. Oh my god, the tinfoil hats are crazy on this one, guys. First, Hollow Knight YouTuber Fireborn tweeted to say Team Cherry's marketing and publishing chief Matthew Leth Griffin had gotten in touch to confirm there was no Silksong ARG, and that the changes to Willem's account and the tweet were a nothing burger. Apologies to have misled everyone. The cake was a lie. Wait a second. And in a post on the Hollow Knight Discord, Griffin backed this up by saying it wasn't an ARG, but it was still some impressive sleuthing skills by the fans. Like, y'all are way beyond these 2020 riddles now. Griffin himself followed up to respond to one fan who was wondering if Team Cherry had given up on Hollow Knight Silksong. Yes, the game is real, progressing, and will release, Griffin tweets. This has done little to calm all the speculation, as you can perhaps imagine. And at the time of this article publication, Pellin tweet remain online. Pellin himself has yet to explain whatever his Twitter activity is all about either. It's worth remembering that when Hollow Knight Silksong was announced, Team Cherry confirmed the launch platforms as Windows, Mac, Linux, and Nintendo Switch. But that was 6 years ago. We have a few months to find out what this all means, but in the meantime, check out everything announced. Yes. Wow, that is some super sleuthing. This was deeper than I even expected. I read just a touch of this and I kind of knew, and I was mostly just excited that they were kind of, you know, a little update about Silksong. Like, yes, it's still happening. It's so good. But holy shit, the rabbit hole that whole article just was crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, so essentially, yeah, the game's going good, and everything else at this point, it means nothing. So chill. Oh my goodness. I feel like, is there any way it lives up to the hype? The way that the fans have been, no. There's no way. There's no shot it lives up to their hype. I think for people who just like the game in general, yes, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll be a good game, and people who like that game will like that. Who like that kind of game will like that game. But the people who are out here doing this kind of shit, there's no way it lives up to what they want it to be. And I feel like 6 years is fine. I don't even think it's a long amount of time. It sucks for like people who want to play those games, but 6 years to get something, you know, if it's a small development team, like, yeah, that's okay. The problem is, it's just, yeah, there's so much speculation and they can't just chill out. All right, this next one is just heartbreaking to me. Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse star hasn't recorded his lines yet. This is by Ryan Dinsdale. This is just a stark reminder that these Spider-Man, Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse, Into the Spider-Verse movies were fantastic, and they were supposed to be a trilogy, and the third movie is kind of stuck in kind of a production hell right now, which is kind of crazy with how well these movies have been doing. So Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse star Gerald Jerome, I believe, has dashed hopes that the highly anticipated third film Beyond the Spider-Verse is releasing anytime soon, saying he hasn't even recorded lines yet. Jerome told Decider that production on the presumed final finale hasn't started up yet, as a lot of things are being figured out. That being said, many didn't necessarily expect it to come out anytime soon, given the second film arrived 5 years after the first in 2023. No, I wish, Jerome said when asked if production had begun. We haven't started up yet. A lot of things are being figured out, but good things. I also think that the directors have changed and stuff like that, which is just makes it feel like I felt like these last two were going to be kind of closer together. Like they were going to be shot back to back. And it sounds like that's not the case. I mean, it's not at this point because they haven't even. Oh yeah, it's making me really, really concerned that there's no way this finale lives up to anything. This is the one I feel like it's not going to live up to anybody's expectation at this point. I think it's there's no shot, and it's so scary. Jerome didn't have a huge role in the second film, but seemingly will in the third. Which is a little spoiler warning for Across the Spider-Verse, which I think most people have seen. He appears set to play its main antagonist. Jerome played Miles G. Morris from Earth 42, a version of Miles who appeared at the end of the film, not as Spider-Man but the Prowler. Life for this Miles wasn't as positive as it was in the series, as it was for the series protagonist, as the radioactive spider, due to bite the former, shifted to the latter's reality and bit him instead. Miles G. Morale. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, Morale. Sorry, I said Morris. Right? Miles G. Morris, sorry. Therefore did not become Spider-Man, and once his universe, Peter Parker died, New York became ruled by supervillains, and he became one of them too. Or so that was kind of the thought. The rest of the story and how it clashes with the main Miles, who did become Spider-Man, will likely unfold in Beyond the Spider-Verse, but fans are still waiting, still be waiting a while before they get to see it. It's expected until 2026 at the earliest. Though, as mentioned, keeping pace with the latest film, we could see as late as 2028. Again, if you're cooking it correctly, fine. But it feels like there's been too much other drama and other issues and stuff that have led to this making me feel like it's having too many issues, and that there could be bigger issues. I hope that's not the case. Those first two films are phenomenal. They're so good. I would be so sad if the last one comes out and it's terrible. Man, I would be so sad. But yeah, just kind of just wanted to throw this out there as like a stark reminder of, yes, we still got a little ways to go for this. All right, let's jump into this next one. An unannounced Horizon MMO from NCSoft reportedly canceled, possibly leaving us with only one other multiplayer Horizon thing in the works, which is just fine. This is by Mark Warren. God, I don't think we needed a Horizon MMO. Although that could be really interesting as I take a second more to think about it. An unannounced MMO based on PlayStation's Horizon series has reportedly been canceled, with this being one that was in the works at South Korean publisher NCSoft. This MMO, which is seemingly separate from the Horizon multiplayer game that reportedly in the works at Guerrilla itself, was first reported to be a thing back in 2022, with the studio behind games like Guild Wars and Throne and Liberty working on it as a part of a partnership with Sony. Now, however, Sony Korean publication MTN, which was also the source of the 2022 report, is seemingly reporting that NCSoft's Horizon MMO has been canceled, assuming a translation that comes via Reset Era is accurate. The report cites a feasibility report at NCSoft have been followed by the canning of this game, codename Project H, as well as some others, with H and a project codename J being cited as having already disappeared from the company's organizational charts. VG247 has reached out to PlayStation for comment. Yeah, so I was gonna say this feels like it could have been an absolute miss of a game, but then I thought, well, I guess if you had like MMO wouldn't, maybe not exactly what I'm thinking would be great, but like maybe even the multiplayer would be okay, but like kind of having like, you know, a world where you could go and level up and yeah, fight robo dinos with your buddies and stuff. That could be kind of a good time, even with new buddies, you know, new friends. Could have been very interesting, but I also think ultimately kind of a good idea to go ahead and cancel these. I feel like there's too much of this like riding on the backs of these games like this. Like, I think if Guerrilla wants to make a MMO or a multiplayer, like that's them, but like to outsource it, not like outsource it, but to send it to a different development team, I don't know, like seems like a bad move, at least to me. So I think this is a good idea to go ahead and let this one go, because I was gonna say my thought was Last of Us 2 was supposed to have a multiplayer game that was supposed to come with it, and then they push it off as its own thing, and then they end up canceling that. But I thought if they did it, it would be very good. But if somebody else picked up that MM or multiplayer, I would have been like, I don't know, this could be really bad. It's just it's always one of those things, like, do other development teams know your sauce like you know your sauce? I don't know if they do. I don't know. All right, let's get into these last couple in the last few here. Little ad. Star Wars shocker. Ryan Gosling and talk to star in Sean Levy's movie. Ooh. This is by Pamela McClintock. Interesting. So very much rumor. You know, Ryan Gosling is headed to the great galaxy far, far away. The 3-time Oscar nominee is in negotiations to top-line the Star Wars feature project that will be directed by Deadpool and Wolverine filmmaker Sean Levy. Details on any Star Wars project are harder to acquire than plans for the orbital planet killer, and this one is no exception. Levy has been developing his Star Wars feature since 2022, and Jonathan Troper Tropper, who collaborated with Levy on films such as This Is Where I Leave You and Adam Project, has been working on a script for over a year. Levy is also producing the feature with his 21 lap banner, joining Star Wars stewards Kathleen Kennedy and Lucasfilm. It's unclear when Levy's project is set. Star Wars story. Yeah. Okay. So there's not going to be much more else here, but I will say, listen, if you're trying to get a movie going, Ryan Gosling is a good choice to go. Over the last handful of years, I've become a little bit of a Gosling fan. You know, I feel like he brings a little special something to movies. I think this would be no different. I think Sean Levy is a pretty good director and a good writer. So I feel like I feel like this could be very good. You know, it doesn't have to be anything too wild. I feel like they could make something special here. Two greats going together. You know, good collaboration. Could be really good, or it could just be terrible. You know, I could be on the other side of that. I'll jump on the other side of that. Could be shit. No, I think it'll be all right though. It's one of those ones where you're like, no, that's interesting. Interesting name tied to a Star Wars film. Although he did do Blade Runner, and I still fucking love that Blade Runner movie. I think it's a little bit of a hot take to like that movie. But I liked the new Blade Runner movie, so. All right, let's jump into the next one. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 movie has a release date confirmed by Paramount. Oh, really? Tom Ivan wrote this one. Paramount has dated the fourth entry in its Sonic the Hedgehog movie franchise. I knew they did say that they were going to make a fourth one, like right after the third one came out. I just didn't realize that they literally know when it's coming out. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 will hit theaters on March 19th, 2027. It was announced on Tuesday. All right. Couple years out, which you expect. So we got about 2 years until this one comes out. As reported by Variety, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, which was released in December, is now officially the highest grossing installment in the franchise, which has generated over $1 billion at the box office. Released in February 2020, the first Sonic movie earned $148 million domestically and $319.7 million globally. Its sequel, which arrived in April 2022, grossed $148 million domestically and $319 million worldwide. Damn, it literally made like exactly the same amount of money. Sonic 3 has so far earned $218 million domestically and $422 million globally. Franchise has also brought in $108 million from home entertainment, rentals, and digital purchases. All three Sonic movies were directed by Jeff Fowler and star Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik and Ben Schwartz as Sonic. Carrey recently said he's open to potentially returning for another Sonic film. Yeah, he kind of had this weird thing where he, at the end of after 2 or something, I think it was, that he said like he was retiring, and then he was like, I'm only coming back if the script is gold. And then people were like questioning him when he was doing all of his press for this movie, the third one. They were like, bro, so this is what you came back for? And he was like, I think his response was like, I bought a lot of stuff. Just really making it out there that he was apparently hard up for money, which he's not. He's obviously just enjoys, I think, this role more than not. So very cool. I think if they make a fourth one, he'll be back for it. But at some point, I think maybe 4 might be the move where he's like, you got 4, I'm done. He could even say he got 3 and I'm done. And I think people would be like, no, I get it. But I think people have really enjoyed that part of it, getting to see kind of vintage Jim Carrey again. So very cool. All right, let me get into this last one, which is a huge bummer. And I just saw this just updated just a couple hours ago, but Netflix announces yet another price hike as it adds a record number of new subscribers. This is by Rebecca Valentine. Great. So Netflix just had a record quarter of new subscriber growth, crossing the 300 million subscriber milestone once again. To celebrate the milestone, the company has announced yet another price hike on most of its plans in the US, Canada, Portugal, and Argentina. In today's full year 2024 earnings, Netflix reported its end the fiscal year with 302 million paid subscribers, adding a quarterly record of 19 million in Q4 and up a record 41 million for the full year. This is the last quarter that Netflix will report subscriber growth, though the company claims it will continue to announce paid memberships as we cross key milestones. Accompanying these records, however, was a tiny asterisk buried in the letter to shareholders. Netflix is raising its prices yet again, just a little over a year after its last price increase in 2023. It also raised prices in 2022 and on average raised them roughly $1 to $2 a year before that going all the way back to its first price hike in 2014. Okay, so they haven't talked about what the price hikes are going to be yet. They just said that they are going to raise prices as we continue to invest in programming and deliver more value for our membership. Bullshit. We will occasionally ask our members to pay a little more so that we can reinvest to further improve Netflix, the company said in its shareholder letter. To that end, we are adjusting prices today across most plans in the US, Canada, Portugal, and Argentina, which was already forced into the 2025 guidance we provided in October 2024. Notably, the letter did not clarify what the price hikes would entail. Both Wall Street Journal and Bloomberg are reporting that the ad-supported tier is going from $7 to $8 per month. Standard ad-free will rise from $15.50 to $18 per month, and the premium tier will go from $23 to $25. The company has also announced a new extra member with ads plan, which per Bloomberg and the Wall Street Journal lets individuals on an ad-supported plan to add someone outside their household to an existing plan for an additional fee. Previously, extra members were limited to standard or premium plans. Overall Netflix revenue for the quarter was up 16% year over year and 10.2 billion, and its annual revenue was also up to the same percent to the 39 billion. The company is forecasting between 12 and 14 year over year growth in 2025. Yeah. So Netflix doing Netflix things, raising their prices, saying it's because they need to reinvest in their great content, which is bullshit. Their content is bad. I don't know. I mean, not all of it, of course, but I feel like their like big movies are usually not good. They did one recently that was apparently very bad. It was a Cameron Diaz thing. I think she I feel like she retired too. Back in Action. Yeah. It was Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx. They did a movie on Netflix and apparently it was not good. Cameron Diaz and Jamie Foxx do their job in Back in Action, assuring that it remains mostly watchable, but it's ultimately a bummer to watch two well-established stars and versatile actors returning to big budget filmmaking just to make another spy versus real life action comedy. Yep. So I was gonna say I've not heard anything really good. Nothing good about it, but somebody did point out they probably paid her quite well. So I mean, if that's what they mean about reinvesting in these things, is you got to pay people. So All right, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for our news today. Appreciate y'all coming out, and we're gonna get into some Dredge here in just a couple of minutes. We'll probably take a break or whatever, but yeah, like I said, that is gonna go ahead and wrap it up for our news today. Thank y'all for coming out. All right, yeah, I'm gonna probably take a quick 5 here. Lots of news today. Again, appreciate Title. He helped me out with a lot of news gathering, especially over the last couple of weeks. Man, it's been helping me out a lot, but this week a lot too, so I always appreciate that. Oh shit, hold on. Oh shit, hold on. Sorry, Plenty posted something over in the Discord. I'm taking a look here. Huh. That's awesome. Yeah, so, Plenty was playing this game the other day. Well, I guess, do you play this game? The plastic duck game? Or did you just have it on while you were working? But it was like a little plastic ducks like in these like pools, and they're like just floating, and they like get picked up and like go to places and then go into different pools and stuff. I was kind of trying to figure out what the hell it was. I wasn't exactly sure, but I was like, oh, it was nice. I had it on. It was lurking while I was playing some stuff, and it was pretty interesting. Yeah, so sorry, the news took a long time today. That's what I was saying. But yeah, appreciate everybody coming and hanging out for it. But yeah, let's take a quick 5, and then we're gonna get into some Dredge. I did a little bit of off stream grinding the other day. What was it, like Sunday I did a couple hours, just did some basic grinding, tried to make sure I stayed away from like story stuff. There was a couple of story things we'll be able to do like right away. I have like 4 things maybe I need to do like right away. A couple of things I'll show you guys or whatever, but yeah, so hopefully we should be able to jump in and kind of get going a little bit. I'm pretty excited, but yeah, let's take a couple minutes here. I'm gonna grab some coffee and everything, but yeah, if you need to get up, stretch, hit the bathroom, get something to eat, something to drink, whatever you gotta do, just meet me back here in 5. The horse, bro, I got it. Oh, go aggro. I'm gonna fucking jump off. Go, let the horse die. God damn it. Oh shit, I was just kidding. Aggro. Oh shit. I was kind of crazy. I was kidding. He all right. There's water down there. Oh shit. Listen, all that stuff I was saying, I mean, I meant a lot of it, but I more meant it because I didn't think they were gonna fucking kill him. Holy shit! How much you want? A lot? Like a lot? All right, a lot.
I'll take an ounce.
Oh my god. Oh. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, Jackie Chan, what's happening, dude? Oh my god.
Jackie Chan, you hearing Jade over here?
Do you gotta buy each piece? I forget how layer armor works.
Didn't think you did, but you only need 1 for each one, so I would imagine you have to do them separate. Well, this is special armor, so yes, I think it's the layered armor. You just have to do. It gives you the whole thing, right? Oh no, this is layered. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, you gotta buy HPs.
Careful, let me light this jump for you.
You suck as a flashlight, Wheatley.
Okay, this looks dangerous. I'll hold the light steady. Oh, nicely done.
I said nicely done too.
Careful, careful.
What a dick.
Wait, careful. Let me light this jump.
Oh. Did you fucking see me roll through that though? Okay, this is Scott Schreiner. Scott also plays bass guitar. For anybody who doesn't know, we're trying to find the Weezers. See, it says Weezer. We're taking down Weezer. Yo, let's go. Murder time.
Elizabeth Harris, you need Jesus.
Elizabeth.
If you think you're a liar, you need Jesus.
Elizabeth.
Widow Harris, you little bitch.
Elizabeth, Jesus is our savior.
I'm gonna put this book down on the hood of this car. Leave me your number.
Where are you?
Oh, listen. Did it say on the
You
car?
throwing caulk around, bro?
Yeah, I'm throwing my cock around.
Wait, where'd the book go?
I got it.
Oh, okay.
He gonna get exploded away. Thank you all. Oh. All right. First thing is, it's hot, but it's not that bad right now. Oh, whew. So far, it is really good, actually. I am kind of surprised. Oh my God, my timing is off. It's broken. My timing is destroyed. I have no timing. What is timing? Ooh! Got you, Logie. Don't worry. Fucking, that looked great, man. Hit me with a marker on that spot. I need to put that on my highlight reel. People will see that and they'll be like, oh my God, that guy's an ace hunter?
Ace Hunter.
Welcome on back, y'all. Hopefully everybody had a good break. Man, I always see some of those old clips and I'm always like, damn, I feel like I look very different from a couple years ago. Not a bad thing, not a bad thing. I feel like better, you know? Just, I don't know, something. Yeah, all right, let me get our game started here. Because this is one of those games, it takes a little bit of grinding. And I did a little bit of grinding, but that being said, there's more grinding to do. And no matter what we do, there's always a little bit of that. So that is the thing. So I think I said this last time. If this is like a game like you're trying to avoid seeing because you want to play it, I think Plenty was one of those people. I get it. Nothing wrong with lurking. Always love our lurkers around here. I think I stole that one from my man Sheeb. But yeah, no, for real. If it's something you don't want to see, but you wanted to still keep me up just to keep a number on the viewers, I appreciate you. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and get into this game because I am very excited and we have a lot to do. So, no time like the present. Okay, I did. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna start talking about some of the things that I did. Now again, so if anybody doesn't want to see any of this stuff, now is your time. Okay, so let me jump into our game here a little bit, and I'm gonna talk about what I've done. So I did a little bit of grind off stream. I updated the ship. Let me see. Do I have the thing in here? Is it the dry dock? Yeah. So I did all these upgrades. I did the hull upgrade. I've done these 2 upgrades. I just need to get some scrap here, and then we get the hull 2 upgrade. So we'll try and work towards that as well. I also had a couple more books that I worked on, which I think were just this Art of the Silver Tongue, which 10% increased sale price and 10% reduction in buy prices. And then this one, Relaxed Mind, which is a 10% resilience to panic. So those are a couple of new things. I also... Oops, that's not what I wanted. I was gonna say, I also got a couple more fish and stuff. I don't know how to tell what the new ones are. Oh, yeah, I did a couple oceanic fish. So the sailfish, bronze whaler. I did a couple of crabs. Just a couple of, I grabbed a couple of things. With that being said, there was this person called the Builder. They needed some materials over on one of the other islands, and I was right there, so I dropped off the materials, and I figured we'll take her over. You've done it. Well, no sense in wasting time. Let's get moving. So all I got to do is just take her over there now. Good riddance to you, Great Morrow. I'm onward bound. Yeah, so this was a pretty easy one. I figured we could just go do. And it's just over here to the left. It's really close. But yeah, so I got the boat upgraded. I did put in a big engine as well. Outside of that, I didn't really do too much more for like the upgrades and stuff. Like I haven't gotten new lines or anything. I did throw if I got like resources, I was throwing them into other engines and things like that, of course. But anytime I grind off, I'm gonna make off stream. I'll make sure it's not any story stuff. So this is where she was at. All I had to do was just bring a couple of materials right here to her. Yes, this will do fine. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. Always good to have them on hand. Nice. This will help us back home. Damn, super nice of her. Okay, while I was over here too, there was a person who needed a lift. Let's see if I can find him. Also, these areas tend to have... Oh, we should grab this real quick too. Tend to have like dredging materials. And so even if you grab them all, they respawn like pretty quick. So let's grab those 2 for now. Let's see, can I find where this guy is? I think he's right here. Yeah, they respawn pretty quick. You've come back for me. So like I said, I knew about him because I had talked to him, and he asked me to take him to Little Morrow. So let's do that. Oh, sorry, bro. You're gonna have to go sideways. The castaway climbs on board. Also, I forgot. I need to change how this game sounds to you guys. I forgot that I did this. I forgot because to me it's a little quiet if it's a little loud if I put it at the volume you guys needed it at, and the volume I need it at, they differ, so I can actually set them individually, which is quite nice. So let's take this guy back and see. Also, the fisherman or the fish the guy who buys the fish over here at one of the Maros, he wants aberration fish. And I've been putting off every time I have one. He's like, do you have those fish? I'm like, no. And he's like, keep your fish. And then I sell them to him and he's, you know, none the wiser. Can I take any of these? I might be able to take one. Oh, I can take a couple of these guys. I also know now that around up at the top over here, it says 1832. That's like the time. Around 20 o'clock. That's when shit gets a little crazy. That's when it's like kind of tough to be out. This is Greater Morrow. Oops, that's not where I wanted to be actually. Sell him those fish. We have $716. Very cool. Let's do some research parts. What was I? Oh yeah, I'm trying to get these twin jet engines. That's what I was working on a little bit, right? Oh, I also was looking at these nets. These nets are cool, but I'm not in the mood for nets yet. I think I want to work on getting my engines improved, so I'm gonna spend both of those on that. And then what else do we have? Pursuits. Take the chest away a little tomorrow. Yeah. Let's do a little sleep here, so that way we can head over to the other side, which is Little Morrow. This is Greater Morrow here. I didn't realize. I can't ever tell which one's which. Let's check I got a couple crab pots over here too. We should check these out. Oh shit, I meant to do my upgrades too. Should have did that while I was there. That's all right. I gotta head back over there at some point anyway. Am I gonna have enough room for this guy? The game figured it out for me, and I like that. Okay, so let's see if we can drop him off here. Be done with him. The sweet, rank smell of civilization. I thought I could never miss it. He turns to you. For someone who has just been saved, he seems gloomy. I've not much on me, as you can imagine, and I've a feeling this isn't worth much anymore, for me at least, but perhaps it'll be worth something for you. He removes a signet ring from his left hand and presses it into yours. It's emblazoned with a symbol of the captain's wheel. Okay, doesn't seem like much. On to better horizons, friend. Farewell. Does the trader want this thing? Yeah, he'll take it for $9.99. 99, sorry. And I'll sell it for that. Cool. Let's grab our other we got 2 more crab nets out this way. Man, a lot of rumbling going on. Take all those guys. I don't know if I've seen any aberrations with these guys. That's kind of shitty. I need another aberration for the fish guy over here. What do you think about it so far? Okay, so I talked about it a little bit before. I did play this game a little bit before I ever started it on stream, and what I played of it, I loved. It is. I always feel like it's slightly tough to play on stream just because of how time consuming it is. Like, I literally could play so much of this game on stream and play so much of it off stream, and it would just be like, oh, okay. It doesn't, it's one of those, it's a kind of a grindy game. More so than I thought it would be. But I love this game. I think it's really good. I think it's fantastic, so. I would recommend it to anybody who looks at it and thinks it looks interesting. Should definitely do it. Modifies one cargo space to also hold engines. Nice. And then our this area. I think I have a bunch of stuff in storage for this stuff too. When I've been collecting it, I've been just throwing it in here. Good grindy game. Yeah, it feels bad for me only because I feel like I don't have enough time to grind games sometimes on stream, which is an excuse, but it means I can do them off stream then a little bit, which I don't mind doing as well. Yeah, because a lot of it's just this, where I'm just doing this. Ooh, that's perfect. This is what I needed. Need an aberration. You know, so I'm just doing this and I'm like, is this interesting for people? Sometimes I feel like it could be. Okay, I mostly just needed an aberration for this guy. And then I'm going to head out to, we'll probably sleep and then I'm going to head out to, there's another area out further I want to go check. I want to go to. Have you got any of those mutations with you? Yes, remember, any aberrant will suffice. I suspect they're all the same underneath. Here you go, buddy. The fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you. He clutches it close to his chest, wringing his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here is what the fish is worth. And why don't you take these two? They're no use to me. Sure, buddy. Do you hear that? It sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hand begins to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature quickly now. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of metal bar sliding across it. Okay. The fishmonger's door is barred from the inside. Fishmonger! Uh-oh. I don't know what the dude is doing with that fish in there. Sick bastard. Okay. So we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus a 1 on top that we could do. What is this one? Ooh, 450. What is this? What does this one sell for? 247. Oh man, that's a deal. Give me these twin engines. Throw that bitch in there. Throw it in there. 5 hours. That's cool. We'll be asleep in a minute anyway. Hell yeah. We almost doubled our engine speed now. That is what I was looking for. All right, let's do a rest. And let's head out to the other area. Yeah, so when these grindy games, I feel like that's kind of the nice thing is if you can do some stuff off stream, it definitely helps. And this one has been like that. I've been able to do some stuff off stream and feel pretty good about it. Not feel like I'm seeing a bunch of stuff that is worth seeing. I think the area is over this way. Not exactly sure. We are cruising now, actually. Yeah, okay, we are going the right way. It's this area right in front of us. Oh shit! I should say I did do one thing because I didn't realize. There's this little pedestal, and I can show it. It's not actually that worth it if I show it. No, this is not what I was looking for. What the fuck is this? The fuck is the town I'm looking for? Is it this one over here? Oh, it fucking is. My bad. Yeah, so there's this little place over here. So there was this little pedestal thing, and I went up to it, and it was like, give me 3 crabs. and it's just this little puzzle. I was like, all right, whatever. So I gave it, I put 3 crabs into it, and it gave me a crab trap, a crab bucket. I don't know what those things are called. That is like insane looking, and it also lasts way longer than the other ones do before it needs repaired. It's this one right here. I'm gonna grab it. It is called the Mouth of the Deep, and I'm gonna pick this thing up. This thing right here, this is the crab trap. This thing looks fucking creepy, but I got that from it, and it's one of my best ones. It stays good for like a couple of days before needing repaired and everything. It's really awesome. Crab hole, what's happening, Cyclo? Dude, it's kind of weird. All right, so let me sell these all to you, and then I can also have her do my nope. Can have her fix it for 35, which is a little less than what I sold all those things for. So profit. Fishing's good. I did a bunch of stuff off stream the other day, which is gonna help. Was helping me get through some things today. I just upgraded my engine to this jet engine. 52.5 knots. This thing's crazy. Okay, let's go. Oops, I was gonna say, let me go drop this crab bucket out here. Let me go down at the bottom left. It tells you like crab areas and stuff, so I'm gonna try and see if I can get it closer to an area. Back here seemed like there was a good area right here. Very, very cool. Okay, so I think if I come up here, I can talk to this guy, the retired whaler. Yeah, how you doing, Cyclo? What have you been playing lately, man? I did another Hades run yesterday. I did another upstairs run, and I got Prometheus again. Like this, like I had 35 health. Ran through all of my death defies. 35 health, still got him though. With a 2-level nightmare, and damn, I was really happy about that. Bazaar still. Damn, I'm gonna have to check out Bazaar, man. I'm really excited for Slay the Spire 2. One of these days when I have some time, I'm just gonna do a stream of Slay the Spire. BG3. I'm excited. I want to play BG3, but I'm not sure if Vash actually wants to play that game, so I don't know. That one may not ever actually happen. I grabbed it because it was on sale, but root trees are dead. I don't know that one. I'll have to check that one out. What is it? Oh, this is not the guy. Maybe it's the guy at the other spot then. I can go over there. It's easy. It's an Obra Dinn like. Did you get to check out that other person's Obra Dinn stream the other day? I didn't get to see much, but she seemed like she was doing some like cam redemptions, which was cool. That actually made me really want to do some shit like that. That shit's easy too. I was just thinking about this. I wish Twitch did a thing with their rewards where you could like have them sorted in like collapsible things where you could just open like a type of reward, because I feel like I have so many sound rewards that are always at the top because they're cheap, and then everything that is like stream modifiers are at the bottom, and I feel like I don't know, maybe people don't care, maybe they do care, I don't know. For the family crest, it was dragged into the tunnels by that creature. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I need to find his crest, which I found this out the other day. Not that I had seen it here, but at night, all of the specialty things. Oh, maybe the crest is not a specialty thing, but the specialty things all highlight on the map. I don't know where his crest is actually then. Fuck. I'm gonna have to find out where it's at some point. Yeah, sorry, 3 rewards. Yeah, I know, man, and that's how I feel about it. But it's like one of those things. Like, it's so. I wish that Twitch had like a system where they could be like collapsed, and it would be quicker and easier for people to just fucking see what they want to find. Sound rewards, open it up, find your sound reward. Stream modifier, whatever. It makes me feel like I want to keep on collapsing or using less things, but then I don't want people to not have those options if they want to use them, and just that kind of shit sucks, you know? I want people to be able to use the things, but then, you know, yeah, like you said, it's almost too many things then. Fucking sucks. Colors aren't going anywhere. That's always going to be one of my big ones. I love those. Those were such a proud moment for me to set up. The family crest has got to be around here somewhere, though. I'm just going to look for it real quick. I can also show off that crab thing that I found. That thing was fun. I don't think it's this way, but I don't think that monster guy can come this way because of the blocked off area here. Oops. Oh, I think that's it right there. How did the fuck I get there? I'll have to see. But this is the crab thing right here. It was literally just like this thing. I came up to it and told it, like, it was like, give me 3 crabs. So I gave it 3 crabs, and it gave me that mouth of the deep. I think I need to go through this way. This is gonna be fucking scary. We're gonna have to do this quick, I think. I think we got it though. Yeah, we'll be fine. Whatevs. Going quick. Making it very quick. Making it very quick. Hauling ass. Okay, I think we did it. I don't know what he broke, but he broke something on the ship. I'll take a look here in a second. Just a couple little damaged spots, cargo spots. It looks like so worth it to get that fucking crest. Whew. Okay. Yeah, I almost thought about busting into some more Hades as well, but I'm trying to take a little break from streaming it, but because I want to do more Dredge and stuff. But I was feeling it the other day. I got most of the rewards done at this point, like all of the incantations and shit, so not much left. Yeah, dude, actually, I was kind of shocked. Man, it's the fucking shipyard. I keep forgetting. 60? Fuck, that's expensive. But I got a couple of things that I can still do. I have 2 more trinkets to get. And I'm not sure who they are. I still have, no, 4th familiar. I still haven't got it. And then I think I have like 1 or 2 more incantations to do, so not much. I'm really, really close. Okay, so this is the I think it's all between runs. Yeah, dating is one I'm not as concerned with at this point, just because of we'll do that. We do that between the runs, right? All right. Hello again. What can I do for you? You found it. I never thought I'd see this beauty again. But now I have a further favor to ask. Would you take this to my brother Eddingfell? Tell him his brother is sorry. Would like to come home. Okay, didn't even give me an option if I wanted to say no. Fuck me and my time. Bath with big lady. I'm trying, man. I'm working on that. Working on it. Let me see. Yeah, that can sit for a little longer still. I didn't realize Icarus, bro. Icarus has got a crush. What is it? I believe this crest is yours. Gods, I haven't seen this since. So he did take it. I knew. Your brother's sorry. Will you let him come home? I don't know if I was in a right state of mind when he left. Okay, fine. He can stay in my old workshop, at least for the time being, but I'll need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me. See, I've been trying to clear some debris in the pathways through the cliffs to make a shortcut with explosives. I was able to set a charge for the cliffs. Seemed particularly unsteady that day, so I didn't risk detonating it. Just need you to get in there and set it off. It's not far in. I left you some yellow flags nearby. You can't miss it. Anything else? Oh, you bitch. This guy wants me to go detonate some shit? Oh, bro, there's so much shit in here, though. There's that fucking crazy monster, bro. Where are these yellow flags? Oh my god, my hull's damaged. Juked him. Let's go quick. Oh, there it is. You light the fuse? Beautiful. All right, let's go. Need to get the fuck out of here. Both is really really slipping sideways. Oh my god, I don't know if he's still behind me. No, we're good. Okay, we need to find more of those, but also, god, is that scary. Although I did get around him with the with a little bit of the juke there. I feel good about that one. Let's see if there's any more juking needing to be done here. It rumbled like he was around, but oh, I hear him. Is there more? Oh, that was it. It was just the one. Okay. The safety rock is nice. I liked it. All right, let's get this done. You've done it. We heard the blast from here. God's the echo. Surprised the cliffs didn't come down on your head. I've got things ready. Go and tell my brother he can come home. You got it. Nice. Let's get this done because this is only gonna help. Yeah, one of the days I'll do another Hades run just because I've been enjoying it, and we can. I'm definitely doing pretty decent for some of those. I did a Chronos one the other day. which was one of my better ones. It was not very quick. It was about 30 minutes, but it was like essentially no death defies on anything. So I didn't use any on him, on anything. I was going pretty hard. Your brother forgives you. He's found a place to stay. I also did a chaos stone one that was crazy. He does? That's a huge weight off my chest. One so old I can hardly remember it was there. Right, well, I'm packed and ready to go. The hermit climbs aboard with all of his belongings. His boons go crazy? Oh yeah, I haven't checked out his boons too much or whatever, but I did like the little thing on the side, but he had there was one of the like the tests, and it was just through I think Erebus, and all of like the boons that they gave me for that little run were so insane. It was so OP. I've never had a run like that. It was crazy. Well, here we are. The hermit noticed the old whaler standing on the dock, waiting for him. Little brother, you're home. I'm so sorry. I was so foolish. We both were. Come on inside. Let me get your bags. The two brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses for a moment and turns back to you. Oh, stranger, if you find any more debris that needs clearing, I'm working on making some more packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yard anytime. Bro, the fuck? Bro, I just wanted money. I just wanted money. Or repair or research things. Damn, I thought he was gonna... thought they would at least do that for me. Bullshit that they didn't. Damn. I also never found any of those eels. There was an eel that the one lady over here wanted. I never found that shit. I never looked either, so... I forgot, actually, I can look a little bit. Man, this is impossible to do anything with. Oh yeah, now I can see that big spire of light in the sky. I believe those are the things for the collector or whatever his name is. Deeper than your poles can fish? Maybe. I thought that those ones were easier to do. I thought they were closer. I'll see. I'll take a look. I'll ask her the other lady in a minute. Just wanted to get that done. I'm not making a lot of money at the moment, so we should probably do something about that. Also, I need to get more upgrade equipment, which I know where to do a lot of that stuff at, but let me ask this lady where her freaking eels are at, because I feel like they're pretty close. I think they're just a night fish as well, which is whatever. Where can I catch these whatever eels? Yes, they can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. Imagine they've been fished out around the edges, so you may have to venture into the pathways. Fuck. They only come out at night. Oh, that sucks. You gotta go in at night. That sucks. All right, let me go get some materials for upgrades. We'll see if we can get her thing done here in a minute. Fucking hell. I also need to get... Oh, I wanted to blow up the thing over by where we picked up the retired guy, because he has... they have there's a trinket over there, I believe. Oops. Ooh, shit, my bad. Fuck, I fucked this all up. I to get the eels. Yeah, I think they're just in a little bit, but probably like in, which is gonna suck to go into. Nice, get those. Let's get a couple of these wood. Oh man, that wood one right there is kind of insane. Okay. It's definitely in. I just don't know where in I need to go. I also don't know, did blowing that up maybe make the guy not be here anymore? I feel like that's not a thing. No, he's still there. Shit. Well, I could probably juke around though. Go this way. Ooh, man, this area seems tough. None of these look like fucking eels, though. Weird. All right, let me, I might have to go over on that side of the cliffs and go in. Weird. Alright, here, this is on the house for your help. Beautiful, love that. And then how much are the other ones? 36? It's not bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and get those stupid eels right this second. I'm gonna try and get the other thing first. This is just gonna be easier. Let me do a little fishing while we're here too. Just get a little bit of money coming in here. Gotta do something. Yeah, I was wondering if it's over on that side. It would make sense if it was close to where she was at, but we'll see. Loose pile of debris. Throw those explosives on there. Yes. Debris crumbles away. Nice. Love all that. Very nice. Relics. Yeah, the relics. Those are the big ones. Those are the guys we need to make sure that we get. The relics. All right, I'm gonna see. Can I go this way without him being upset? Actually, I should get some of this shit too. Oh my god, I felt like my thing jumped back over without me telling it to, which is whatevs. Oh, I don't have space for this shit. I mean, I do. I just gotta move this guy over here. I'm definitely not gonna have space for a fucking eel. Oh, is this the eel? No, this is some metal. Oh, another one of these things though. He still refuses to take me aboard when he is working. He is convinced that I will find it dull or that the crew will be crass or otherwise intolerable. Perhaps I am being overly needy. I know he needs time alone, but I am so desperately bored at home when he's away. He recently installed some salvaging equipment onto the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasure is terribly exciting. I must convince him to let me have a go. Gotta go in. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. Have I caught these before? I must have. Hey, conger eel. Hey, this is the guy right here. How the fuck do I make him fit now, though? Shit. I might have to discard all these dudes. Let's see. Actually. Go. I could have kept two of those guys though. Whatevs. It's not a big deal to me. Yeah, so it's a little in. Not too bad though. Let me go take these back to that lady so I can be done with this part of this quest with her. Okay, that's not too bad. Fuck, man. It is hard to see shit. That's that. Yeah, like I said, let me take these back to her. And then I'll sell whatever else I got to the other lady, plus do any upgrades we can do right there. That'd be great. But I want to get this lady done with. Oh, let me see. That's a conger eel, all right. But it is not sufficiently aged. I'll take it now. The dog is sure to snatch it up before it fully ages. We come back if you had something mature. What? How mature does it need to be? Oh, you bitch. Oh, you bitch. Why would you take it then? You... Oh, you bitch. I can't believe she was like, I'll take it now, but instead of letting you sell it, I'll just take it. Fine. It's not like I wanted it. Okay, let's see. We need 2 of these. Oh, shit. One of these, and then 2 metal scraps. I don't know where to find these refined metals. The last time I did, I bought them from this lady. Last time I got them, I bought them from her. Yeah, see, she's got some at $450 though. They're so expensive. I think that's even cheaper too than what she was selling them for. Just crazy. All right, let me go back over to the collector, or whatever that guy's name is, real quick. Give him this relic, and then I should be able to come back out to her, to the conger eel lady. But let me drop this off. I can do some fishing on the way back so we can at least sell some shit. I'm also gonna save up for this this net that looked like it's gonna be pretty awesome. I have it unlocked, and it has 4 types of area of fishing. That should cover most of the things that I'm gonna be fishing up, which will be very nice. Trying to switch out, you know, fishing rods less. I did have an oceanic rod that I accidentally sold. Whoops. Yeah, and the thing is, it's not like, if you go to buy it back, it's not like you just get a straight up good price. Oh, this is not even the area I want to be at. It's not like you get a good price for it. They try to screw you on that price. So I was like, well, fuck it. I'm not gonna buy it back. I'm gonna buy the other rod when I can, because it's better. All right, let's get our dude, the collector. So you've returned. I wasn't sure you were coming back. You dragged the massive music box into the room, gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it. The collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. Oh my god. Ugh. You found us at the cliffs, didn't you? Ah, excellent. This should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly, as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the door and turns his attention back to you. Now there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. Oh, excuse me. Oh, gosh. The reef at Stellar Basin may have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. Stellar Basin. Okay. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. Okay, so what did he give me just now? Manifest. Teleport yourself back to where it all began. Teleport yourself. Oh, it brings me back here? Oh, that's handy. Oh, that's very handy. Oh, that's very handy. Worth it to save space. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yo, okay, so this is getting a little bit outside of where I was. I don't remember having manifest before, so this is kind of new. This is kind of really cool though. Which is crazy because now I'm realizing how much I didn't do in this game. Which is cool. Okay, let's pick these up. I'm gonna try and grab my stuff. I don't even know if this guy is buying fish right now. So, oh, I wanted to go here real quick first though, because I have the earring or something I need to sell. Yeah, it's all super handy. I also wanted to do, I'm not sure what Vash is gonna end up doing. Not that we can't both stream, which is, it's always one of those weird things. I always feel bad, like I don't want to stream on the same days he's streaming. But I was like thinking about, I wanted to do another stream of this where I could just grind through a little bit of it, but we'll see. I think he might be trying to do some more weekend stuff, and I'd like to leave that open for him if I could. Also, I was talking about this, Cyclo, in the Discord. I don't know if you saw, but I got Pony Island the other day for like $4. I feel like I'm gonna have to go through that one. The light housekeeper is waiting for you on the dock, looking displeased. I saw you sail out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that's wise? It was fine. Maybe this time, you need to be more careful. Even you, with all your experience, cannot truly know the ocean. Nobody can. Abruptly, she walks away, and her eyes scan the water as she walks along the dock. Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anything I can do for you? Please take all of these fish. Thanks, buddy. When did that sequel drop? I don't know. I could probably find out here in a second. Let me just take these. Oh, I wanted to, oops, pick that up too. And I'm gonna pick this one up. Okay, cool. I'm glad the fishmonger is back. He might have had some weird relationships with the aberration fish. The aberrant fish? I don't know what they call them. He was doing some weird shit. I know that for sure. Trophy! Nice. Yeah, just a 2025 release, right? So yeah, the sequel is a little bit of ways out, but I feel like it's one of those games that I don't think a lot of, like, I always think about like Vash as the people who I think about when it comes to people who've seen games and stuff. And I think for some people like him, like he just has never seen that game. So I'm always like, this would be a great game to show him, you know? So I'm always like, that's what I should do. I should do that. Okay, so let me... So that one's shallow, and that one's got shallow on it. So I'm gonna sell this guy. And buy this guy and install him right here. Coastal, shallow, mangrove, and volcanic. See? And then I can sell this guy as well. Beautiful. Just a little extra space. Just a little extra space right now. Any announcement with the sale? That sale? No, it was just over on Fanatical. They just had like a bunch of games. Because I picked up that one. What else did I pick up? Oh, Rogue Squadron.
You're psycho wiener.
That's right, Ty. I picked up Rogue Squadron, bro. That game, I used to play it on the 64. That game was so like bad, but in the best way possible. I loved that game. It was not good, but I picked it up because it was like $2. Damn, oh, this is my Oceanic one, but I'm gonna need a different Oceanic one at some point. What's happening, Ty? How you doing, man? What we got here still? Just a metal shit. Okay. I wanted to see, so this is the one I got. Coastal, shallow, mangrove, volcanic. I need an Oceanic and something else. Abysmal and Hadal. Abysmal, Hadal, Oceanic. Oh, so that's like final form right there. You have those two and you have everything, I think. At least somewhat so. And that's Oceanic. That one's got Oceanic on it. And then these crab pots, I actually don't think I care about. If I'm being honest, I don't think I care. Although these little jet engines, these one-spot jet engines would be kind of nice. Although look at this motherfucker. Holy shit. he said research outpost. Okay, we should do research outpost next then. Well, did he say research outpost? Yeah, Stellar Basin. Yeah, let's do Stellar Basin next then. We'll go over there in the morning. Oh, we need to do the rotting eel. Let's do the rotting eel real quick. She needs some rarities. We can do that as well. Snake module. Samples. Trying to 100% the fish. At least for this. I'm just trying to get to the end. At some point I'll probably grind this a little bit afterwards though, to be honest. I'll probably grind it a little bit after I finish playing it. Mostly I want to kind of not like speed run it to the end, because that's not what I'm trying to do either. Just get it to that point, you know? Just getting home, try to do my taxes. Dude, taxes, what a good time, right? I just thought about that too. My taxes and shit are coming up. Get that money. Hopefully it's been a good day for you, man. Cool, that stock is depleted. All right, so no more fucking around. We got places to go. And now I know where to get them. I gotta get it, and then I gotta let it sit, but not get... Do fish have like a... Oh, they have a condition. Okay, so we gotta wait for him to get spoiled, but not too spoiled, I think. He needs to spoil, but not go rotten. I think, like, that's the thing. Ooh, coffee is finally cooled down a little bit. It was way too hot. Yeah, that's fine. No, that's totally cool, totally normal. Oh my god, what the fuck was fucking dinosaur ass? Holy shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's totally normal. Actually, yeah, let me drop off these to her. Shit, this is gonna be close. That thing will fuck you up if you're not careful. Really? I thought it was just like a showpiece. Like, I have so many other there's like whales and shit like that are just around, you know, and I am always like buy them a little bit, you know, but I never run into them, and I'm always like, I don't think that they would actually fuck up my ship. But you're probably right. If that one does, they probably all do then, which is crazy. Yo, fuck that. This game does activate almost the same fear I get that I get from like Subnautica. That like panic. That open water panic. That's why Subnautica is going to be one of those games that whenever I play it, I think that could be a really fun one for people, potentially. If you just like watching people be fucking panicky, that's going to be a good one. Well, I'm going to try and plan that one for this year too. I think I was fucking around a lot though. Yeah, for sure. That's what you gotta do. You fuck around and find out. And sometimes that means getting absolutely fucked up by something like that. I'm gonna take that whole thing because I'll get it repaired as well. Yeah, Subnautica was one of those games. I played a lot of that game, but when it started coming to going in, getting deeper into the world and shit, I struggled a lot. If you need Vash for emotional support, I think I'm okay. I think it'll be more fun if it's not co-op. You know, I actually think that that'll be one of those ones that's better not together, especially because of exactly what I'm saying. I think it'll be more interesting for people to watch somebody not be having emotional support, you know? Come on, bro, get stanky. Stale? Is there a level beyond stale? Before he gets real bad. Well, fuck. I'm gonna have to see. I guess we'll do a little fishing. We should do some fishing. I should not waste my time here. Yeah, I remember the seamless co-op thing, but I also don't know if that was a game that even Vash would be even interested into. He's a little picky when it comes to games, so. Okay. Oops. Shit. So am I, but Subnautica's an all-timer. Yeah, but I always think about, like, even like Baldur's Gate, man. I think Baldur's Gate is one of those ones I'm like, yeah, even if I didn't love this game or wasn't interested in this game, I still feel like I would be like, damn, this would be a great game to play. And he's definitely been like, I'd play it if you wanted to play it. He seems less interested in it than even like I would be. Oh my god, bro, chill. Fucking achievements on this game are weird. They're so loud, but it's not even this game's fault. It's fucking, I'm playing it through the Epic Game Store, and Epic Game Store is fucking terrible. I still don't know what I think about BG3. But you play it though. Do you enjoy playing it? maybe you're maybe you're making the point for him then. Maybe it's not worth going through. Oh man, I thought this thing was gonna go like gross by now, but rotting. There we go. Perfect. This will do wonderfully. I can offer you a small sum in thanks. $150. Thank you. All right, let's go over to the basin. Now I'm really trying to break it. But you were doing some with the boys as well, right? I always feel like, I don't know, I'm almost like in this mindset of like, if somebody was like, hey, I just want to play this co-op game or whatever, I'm like, cool, I'll play a co-op game because it's more of a hangout. Yeah, exactly. But I feel like that's exactly how I go into those games. Like, I'm pretty open-minded about that. Like, yeah, sure, I'd play it because I get to kind of hang out with friends and stuff, and then you also get to, like, I don't know, it could be fun. But I understand what you're saying. It's not. It doesn't seem to be the quite the piece de resistance that everybody makes it out to be, huh? Or at least somewhat so. All right. I don't know where the fuck the one thing for here is. Oh, I think it's in the middle. I think I saw it the one night. But the problem is I can't do much because that guy is over there. That guy, the fucking bro, you know? Let me check this out over here real quick, actually. Because there's another one of these things. I should check this out. Slab of rock cuts 4 large powerful fish. 4 great fishers running through the rock base. Powerful fish. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't know what the fuck a powerful fish is, bro. Can I get any of this stuff? This is all abyssal shit. Keepsake? Oh, flag. Nice. And boy, I think it's boring. It's incredible. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, for some reason I kept thinking, I was like, there's no way this is a bad game though. Infected? Oh god, that's not good. All right, I need to get a little sleep here. Fuck, infected is bad. Fuck, infected is bad. I need to go. I think what I gotta do is I gotta get rise from cargo hold. Bro, stop. Damn, I didn't know that's how you got that. Damn, okay. I think I gotta do some fishing for this lady over here. I think that's the next thing I gotta do. It's infecting all my fish. Fuck. I don't know if they buy infected fish. Probably not. That sucks. Okay, let me stop by her real quick. And I might just go back to Blackstone. Get rid of these fish. Because I don't know what she needs. Researcher, what you need? Hello again. Specimens you're after. Okay, she's looking for coastal and shallow. Okay. Aurora jellyfish and a glowing octopus. Killer PR. What's happening? Sorry. Just reading the name there. Getting a little information. The fuck is all that about? Chill. Okay. These are probably night guys, I bet. Or at least the most part. Keep an eye out for those. Yeah. You're all over them. I got it. No need to be a dick about it. Going over here. I don't know what this is. I don't know if I've been here yet. That's cool. Let's see. Hey, you're over here? Hey, take those infected fish. I don't want them. Do I have anything that's abyssal or hadal or whatever it is? Nah, I don't. I don't even have any of that shit yet. No research shit. What do you got for sale? Research part and a refined metal. I do need that refined metal at some point. I'll save it until I really need it. But okay, let me just stick around here for a second. Actually, I should do my little telescope here. Abyssal. Hammerhead shark. Damn, I have not seen those yet. Okay, let's go a little bit around. Barracuda is not what we want. Red snapper, nope. We need other things. Mother fuck. Oh, is that some refined metal right there? Oh shit! I could probably get to it if I can get the I can get that shit from that other lady over there. Actually, kind of dope. Let me do that. There is a skinny brown dog leaping around in the shallows. Occasionally, it lunges at the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. His technique is ineffective. You jump off the boat into thigh-high water. The dog stops chasing after fishes and focuses on you. Dang. Pat the dog. He's too far away to pat the dog. Oh, slowly approach. You wade towards the shore. As you get near, the dog backs up a little bit. It sits. Throw some fish. You throw some scraps towards the dog, which land in the sand, and the dog eats them along with a mouthful of sand. You start to walk closer to the dog, but it runs away nervously and hides in some bushes. After a moment, it emerges. You make some small, soft, encouraging noises, and the dog cautiously approaches. Stops just out of your reach. You move closer to the dog. It seems startled and run back to the shoreline. Shies away. Oh, you extend your arm out towards the dog. It shies away and retreats up the shoreline. It looks. You hold out some fish scraps in your palm of your hand. The dog approaches slowly, but soon begins licking at them. Pat the dog. You reach out and gently pat the dog. Its eyes follow your hand, and it seems to understand you're not a threat. Pat the dog. Pat the dog again. It seems to be enjoying it. Pat the dog. Pat the dog again. It seems to be enjoying it. Keep patting the dog. That's all we're gonna do now. That's what this game is. Pat the dog. All right. You make your way back towards the boat. As you're wading out, you hear sloshing of four legs cutting through the water and stop and turn around. The dog is standing a few paces behind you. It tilts its head questioningly. Hey, come on, buddy. You continue this time with the dog alongside. Its tail is wagging so hard it beats the water into a froth behind it. When you get under the boat, you turn around to pull the dog on board. Hey. Dog friend? Lift the dog onto the deck. It walks around briefly before curling into a ball and looking up at you. Maybe you could find a more permanent home. Bro, who the fuck would want a dog? That's a lot of responsibility. Okay, I'm thinking both of these fish are night fish. That's where I need to go, actually. I need to go back over there. All right, let me do the long walk o' shame. Damn, I thought it was gonna be. Oh, I think this is one. It is glowing octopus. Nice. Grab a couple of these guys, sure. Oh, that's not the one you want. Okay, so we needed that guy. We also needed something else, but I'm not exactly sure what it was. Okay, so that guy was definitely... The other one was in the shallows, they said. It's not that. Just making sure. Okay, keep making my way around. Oh, I don't like that. Fuck that. I know what those are. Those are fish that are trying to fuck you up, bro. I know what those are now. Did I know all the time? And no. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. My bad. Holy shit. A ring. I'm guessing the other ones are on the outside of this area. Which is cool. We can do that pretty easy, I think. I think this is them. if not. You've been standing there for a while? What the fuck? Fuck off. I have not. Okay, get rid of those guys. Sell the dog? No, I'm just kidding. I need to buy... No. Floating dock? No. Storage? No. Shipyard? I think actually, yeah, that's my bad. I thought this is not it. Need to buy one of these. How much is her research part? 315. Shit. That's so expensive. Glowing octopus is not what we need. I don't know where the other ones are at, actually. Shit. Flying squid. I don't know what the other one was now, too. Shit. I gotta do a... Yeah, I was gonna say, gotta do a little sleep real quick. Just a touch of sleep. We're a little bit of... We got a little bit of the fear, which is okay. A little fear is never bad for you. Touch of fear can be good for you, you know. Use our explosives here. Beautiful. All right, let's in here. I think it's just this. I think this is just it, but it's refined metal, which we fucking need. We get one from that. That's crazy. $36 though. I can't complain about that. I cannot complain about that. What is this shit here too? I didn't see what this was yet. Stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air. Rounded, faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes. Place your hand on the stone. The cold stone doesn't respond to your touch. Great. I didn't want to respond to your touch either, dick. I'm gonna go set this in with the lady over here. Let me do a sleep as well. Do like a full sleep. Talk to the professor lady, the science lady. See if she's got any more information about that other fish for me. Well, I might be able to find more information in my book too, but we'll see. There we go, one piece. Now I just need to buy... Well, I could buy the other one from her. I just don't know if I'm gonna, though. Oh, I can't sleep right yet. I mean, I could, but it's not gonna be worth it to do it. Because of... I have that octopus, and I need to get that octopus to her. And then I gotta see what that other one is, because I can't remember what the other one is now. That she need. Some kind of jellyfish? Oh, that's true. It was a jellyfish. How the fuck you get this jellyfish, though? Maybe I need a net for those jellyfish. Because it seemed like those glowing guys were just fucking around. Like around. But we'll see. Well, hell again. What do you need? This dog needs a home. Do you want it? Oh shit, a dog. Oh gosh, let me see. The dog bounds over to the researcher. She crouches down to pet the dog. Grinning, the dog licks her chin in response. I could definitely take this one off your hands, and I'd love the company. Are you sure? Yeah, of course. That's awesome. You're such good friends, you can be my assistant. Suddenly, the dog stands upright and begins to retch, its stomach heaving. Seconds later, it vomits up a wet gob onto the floor, something glistening through the mucus. That's interesting. I suppose that's yours if you want it. Gross. And I will. Thank you. Don't worry about it. Okay. Damn. Okay. I didn't think she was going to take the dog. I mean, I'm not mad about it. Yeah, okay, so what is the other one? Aurora jellyfish. Coastal. Catching styles and net. Yep. So I need a net for that shit. Coastal net. Okay. Interesting. Where's my... This is the one I was thinking of. Dimensional bypass? Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess, right? We're doing some bypassing of things. So I need a coastal net. Let me see if I can find one. Find one for the cheap, you know? Well, if it's kind of cheap, we should be okay too, though. Because I should be able to get a decent amount from these. Whoa! There's also a research part in there too. I love that. Okay. I was gonna say I should get a decent amount from these crabs as well, though. And that should put us in a pretty good spot, actually. Decent amount, I meant $125. Yeah, fuck me. Jesus Christ, I thought it was gonna be way more than that. Sold 22. 22. I don't want the fucking thing. All right, let me... Damn. I was thinking it was gonna be way more. Yeah, let me see what the net, what that net cost though. Or if she has a net like that. Coastal one here. 225. 8 per day. That's okay. What does my situation look like? I think this is the only spot I have for nets right now too, which is shitty. Yeah, I think this is all fishing line, which I can move this over. Just sucks because it's gonna take time, but it's worth doing. Yeah, let me do that stuff here. Hold on a second. Chill. Let me put this research part in. I don't know what this is here. Let me put them in this thing because I need that to get to the next thing. Four hours of install time. Here, let's do a sleep. And then I'm going to do all these installs on this because this is going to take a fucking minute. It's actually probably going to take all day to do this. So I got to uninstall this one. Put it over here. Can I put it? Yeah. Install it, which is going to take 5 hours. Crazy. Get this guy. Put him here. Another 4 hours. Which is cool. Okay. So that's all that. Dope. Didn't take all day, but I thought it was gonna take more. Hey, that's cool. Just passively catch stuff with this net. That's kind of dope. I like this. I don't think I did much with the net last time. My first time, I should say. Not mad about that at all. Painter, I have a flag for you, buddy. You want to touch it now? No, I like my flag, actually. Thank you. Okay. Let me do a sleep here. Okay, I keep on thinking that I'm gonna end here in a minute, but I keep on thinking what I'll do is rest here, go over to the research area, and if we don't catch it right then in that area, like, because if it's not daytime, if it's not nighttime by that point, we'll just rest and finish up. I think that's it right there. So I should be able to just but yeah, I should be able to just hopefully we can just catch these and give them to her real quick, and then we'll call it. They're gonna be a pain because they're like, this is like pulling teeth. We've gotten 2 fish, which is not bad, but we gotta get specific kind of fish. Oh, the net carries their own amount of fish and you just put them in there? That's actually really cool. Okay, dope. I love that. Nice. So let's do this. Let's skirt around to the person who buy fish. Right over here, I think. Yeah, they're nice. Damn, I definitely didn't do anything with the nets my first time. So this is brand new, and this is great. I mean, it's not picking up a ton of fish. Another one there, but like, it's not like a crazy amount, but I mean, I'm just driving and it's picking up fish. This is kind of cool. I'll have to invest in more of these nets. These are sick. I love that. Okay, let me see. She just got 2 coastal ones. I also do want to get some of these. Oh man, these lights are nice. I do want to get a bigger set of lights at some point. Okay, what does it cost? $450. I could do it. I don't feel super good about it, but I do want to get this new hull, because the hulls are actually kind of sick. Upgrading your vessel to a tier 3 hull and add 9 new cargo spaces. Hull can sustain 1 additional impact, but it's $800 to do, so we're gonna save up for that a little bit still. So now I'm just gonna drive around the area over here until either night or until we catch it. Damn, yeah, this is super cool. I'm glad. I'll definitely be checking out some of these other nets at some point. And I'm guessing that you could probably get some nets that are like really worth it too, that kind of cover some of your fishing rods, so that way you could even open those up. I wonder if people already have like the meta on those. I'm sure, right? There's no way they don't. Is this the guy? Do I need to get this guy? Hey, there he goes. We got him. I don't know if that was good, because it felt like a lot of other shit happened there. Enough game for a meta? I mean, like, you know what I'm saying though, right? Maybe not a meta, but something of the sorts. All right, do I have that? I have that other one in the net. Nice. That actually was super easy. Thank you. Looks like you've caught all the surface species I need. But yes, I do need some from deeper down. That's going to be a problem. What is the problem? I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone. This was over in the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea of how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect these samples, but while I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully. I suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want to be out on that reef at night. Is there anything else? No, that's good. Okay, cool. Let me sleep. And let's call it. Oops. Encyclopedia. Okay, so samples. Oh, they're at the research post. Okay, that's easy. Cool. Lots of good stuff to do on Thursday. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Lots done today. Actually, more than I expected. So we are getting this area cleaned up, and then we just have a couple more areas. I think we're gonna just do like each section. Like we did like the cliffs earlier. We'll do this section now, and then I think there's 2 other sections, and then I think that's about it. So it's very good. It's grindy. I will say that. It is grindy. Let me save and quit, and I'm gonna call it for our game then. I never saw anything about the DLC for this game, and I'm sure it's good. It's just something I've never seen, so I'm wondering how that is. Oh, all right. Let me check something real quick. I was having some issues with one of my sound devices the other day, and I needed to check them out because one of my sound devices has been really weird. I've been trying to fucking fix it. I don't know if I did or not. I feel like I keep hearing it still. Assuming it's just more dredge. Yeah, I assume. But I mean, listen, I'd be lying to you if I'm telling you that I don't completely, like I said, I think I can see exactly what's gonna happen. Like start off in the main island, and then you just do of the other 4 island bunches. I'm pretty sure that's essentially what's gonna happen. I would be very, very surprised if that's not. Some of them, I'm just wondering, like, does the game change, or do they just add more islands and stuff, and you just keep doing that? I mean, it's not. Wouldn't be mad about it. All right, let me see who's on real quick. If I can find anybody I will want to send you guys to, I'll raid over. And then if not, we'll just get up on out of here. Let me see. KA was on. I haven't seen KA in a minute. Looks like they're just hanging out. Just seeing if there's anyone else that I would like to send y'all to. Not really. Oh, Arvid's doing Trick Shot Simulator. Arvid's dope. Yeah, maybe I'll send you there. Yeah, so the plan is I should be back here on Thursday. I mean, we'll knock out whatever news comes up between now and then we'll be doing more Dredge. I think we have our kind of our course set at this point. We're not much guessing at this point for what we're doing next on that, which is very cool. I know Vash is going to be streaming, I think tomorrow, doing Pacific Drive, so make sure you guys are over there checking that out. Shit, what else do we got, guys? I think that's about it. Couple weeks and then we're doing Monster Hunter Wilds. We're about 5 weeks away today, right? Cool. And yeah, I think that's it. Dope, guys, appreciate it. Yeah, I'll send you guys over to Arvid. He's pretty dope, and he's just playing some goofy game and shit, so he's cool. Yeah, thanks guys for coming and hanging out. Like I said, I'll be back Thursday, and then Vash and I will be over on The Wolf and the Kid on Sunday. Yeah, doing more Grounded. That game's been cool. Very, very, I don't know. We're gonna have to make some pushes. I feel like we're kind of getting a little stagnant over there. We gotta make some pushes out into some scary areas. Cool. Yeah. Let me get this raid started for Arvid. He's super dope. There is a raid message if you would like, and then the channel link if you do get left behind or anything like that. With that, let me go ahead and get a little bit of some music. A slapper out here. You got a slapper. Oh, I love a little Sonic racing. That'd be a good one. Yeah, thanks guys so much for coming and hanging out. I will see you guys on Thursday. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll see y'all then. Later, guys. Bye, guys. Bye. Later. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye. Good night. Bye. Bye. Go see Arvid. Later, y'all. Bye.
Everybody supersonic. You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.
you